that's a big switch on, folks. Ooh, how many have we got? 400. Wow, that is amazing. To the start of a live stream, we have got 440 viewers before I've even started. Hi everyone. I might struggle to answer your comments in this because there's so many. Hi to Moonage Daydream, hi. Hi to all the mods. George Smiley, Andy, Karen. There's so many people, I'm really going to struggle to answer the comment. I'll do my best. But look at that. Hey, don't I bring you some stuff here? Look at that. What an amazing sunset. Hi to Hazel. Andrew Turner. Andrew and Joyce, Chesterfield. Look at that sunset here in Blackpool. I've already got a super chat from, it was Patricia Jervis. So thanks very much to Patricia Jervis. We're live in Blackpool. We're looking at, oh, look at that sunset. Come on, it's been worth it already, hasn't it? It's been worth tuning in just to see. Look at it. Just look at that sunset. You cannot beat a Blackpool sunset. I'm here with Jamie. We are.
Hello, everybody.
We're just by the Pipes of Poo. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Blackpool. Let's turn you around. Oh, come on. 800. Oh, 800. Don't forget to hit the like button and also hit subscribe if you like what you see.
Hi, Andy.
If you like the live streams. Hi to Mildred in Germany, in Berlin. Hi to Andy Jeno, the Poo
Hi,
Pipe.
Moonage.
Michael Griffiths, William Johnson, Michael O'Neill, Mike Kane, British
Hi,
Aviation,
Hazel.
Ellen Kellett. Oh, these messages are they're just like that. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, your comments. I'll just put my glasses on. The comments are going like that. I've got hardly any time to read the comments, so it's going to be one of them, folks. I'll do my best. Paul Wayne, hi. Robin Grewer. Maureen and Peter, shout out. I'm going to struggle to do shout outs because you might get lucky, but Paula in Liverpool. Hi from Barrow, says Chris. Adam Burley. Oh, the Coonies have been on from Rochdale. County Durham. ES, welcome to Blackpool Beach, thanks. Ian in County Durham. Amanda Reed. Ryan and Keith, is it? Oh, I can't take my eyes off that sun. Look at it, folks. The sun is amazing. Hiya. So this is where we are. We're in Blackpool. Got someone waving at me down there. This is where we are, folks. I'll just give you a quick look. But we've got to be on this sunset. We've only got a few more minutes before that sun disappears. For another. Hi to Jacob Sedman in Cleveland. Out and about with Scottish Drone. Thank you so much. $1.99. Can I like that? Out and about with Scottish Drone. Hi from Colin and Karen in Mexborough. Hello from Margate. Ian Dutton in Bridlington. I went there earlier this year. Trucks and Trails, Pontypridd. Gordon Sweeney in Carlisle. Nigel and Janine, Burton on Trent. Yeah. I didn't get down to Burton this year. Hi from Fulham, West London, Amy Adams.
Yeah.
Hi from John in Morecambe. I did ride the bike. Hi from Tony and Deanne, Herne Bay, Kent. Oh, we've got 1,344. If you're new to the channel, hi from Leon Audrey, Benny Moore, George Courtney, Anthony and Fran in Staining, John and Phil, Blackpool, watching from home. Look at that sunset. Oh, it's almost gone. We've almost lost it, folks. Hello from Manhattan, New York. Mark W, hi. Jane and Mike in Lincolnshire. Craig and Lindsay, Glasgow. I'm getting the shouts in while I can because it's going to be impossible soon. We've got the lights, the Blackpool light. JJ's here. Lewis Jackson, thank you for being a member. Western Supermare, Bev. Michael Griffiths watching in Dudley. Steve Featherstone, Howden, Easton. Chris in Bolton. Wow, there's a noisy car there. Bloody hell, it's like a racetrack on Blackpool Promenade. Oh, the sun is almost disappeared. Richard and Stacey Leeds. Stephen, Ros and Colin, Heckenley Hole. Oh, we've got a super chat. Oh, here we go. Who's this from?
Gareth.
Can you still see the sun? Thank you so much to Gareth Warbrick. Hi from Manchester. Nice one. Talia and Dan, Gloucestershire. How do I get down to Gloucester again? Hi from Kelly in Glasgow. Scotland, sorry. Stephen Dawn in Blackpool. Jason Bateman, Kieran Wildman, Jeff Bell, Spennymoor, another one from Spennymoor. Matt and Rob, Grays, Essex. Can you still see the sun? Or has it gone? I think it's gone, folks. Hi from Newtonley Willows, John Lodge. Well, we've got 1,513 if you've just joined us. If you like live streams of Blackpool and sometimes elsewhere, hit subscribe and hit the like button, because the more people that hit like, the more chance this live stream is getting out to more people. Should be turning the lights on sometime around 9 o'clock. It might be a bit later. Hi to Samantha Ord. Lewis, shout out to Lewis. I'm going to struggle to give shouts because there's that many. The messages are coming in thick and fast, and I just can't keep up with them. Bennett's, Burleys and Coonies in Rochdale, big fans. Hello from Les, Paula and Lauren on the comedy carpet right now. Greetings from Hitchin, Hertfordshire. Be with you in 4 weeks' time. Thank you so much to Mandy Tilsley. £2 super chat, thank you.
Welcome to Wildtown.
Yeah.
How are you?
You're alright, yeah.
Can we just say good luck to Preston North End?
I can turn it round, yeah. Do you want to say?
Just going to say good luck to Preston North End.
Oh, that's a naughty way. Preston.
Yeah, Josh Bowler's going to blow it away.
Thank you.
Thank you
Cheers,
for that.
thanks.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Yeah. There you go. I've given some airtime to a Preston North End fan. I hope I haven't let myself in for it there with that. Oh, look at that, folks. Come on. This is the scene in Blackpool right now. Look at that. Doesn't it look amazing? Take a picture. Just wait till it all lights up. Roy Barrett. Barry Davidson. Who are you? He says. Graham and Yvonne. Hi from Middlesbrough. Hi from Mark and Karen in Fleetwood. Dan and Vicky, thanks so much. Wow, that's a super chat. Hello from the always sunny Southport. Yeah, Southport, just down the coast, of course. Thanks to Stephen Doherty. Thanks so much, Stephen Doherty. 149. Thank you. Well, you've made it worth coming out already. We can hear lots of music coming from the comedy carpet. We're here. Got a great position for the switch on tonight. Jason and boys, Vicky. I do have a power bank. Barry Davidson, Preston. Shout out to Woody. Roy Barrett, we're all watching in Evesham, Worcestershire. You know, the only thing I know of, the only reason I know Evesham is it because they had a micros company, computers, it was called Evesham Micros. If it wasn't for that, I would have never heard of Evesham. Thanks to Paul Henry. Hello from Liverpool. Hope all okay, thanks so much. We're live in Blackpool. Malcolm Slater wishes he was with us from York. Gary Richardson, Birmingham. Thank you so much, Sarah. 99p, watching me and Mrs. Riley. We've got 1,542. I think it could go up that when we get closer to the light switch on, but it's a good crowd.
Someone called Mike says who's turning them on. Mel B.
Mel B is turning the lights on. Mel B, the Spice Girl. Watching from Birmingham, there for Ride the Lights, Gary Richmond. Callum Malkin, from Wolverhampton. Hi from Mark and Kate in Bolton. Watching from Wolverhampton. Owen Bradley got a few from Wolverhampton watching. We'll have a few bit. Hi from Kilgore, Texas.
Wow.
Finical Amoeba. I went to Texas earlier this year. Hi from Wellingborough, Charlie Bass. Oh, that's named after my favourite drink, that. SJ Coaster Crazy. Well, we've got the Landows. Look, there you go. There, get on the Landows. Peter Lee Durham. Coming to Blackpool on Monday, says Scrapwood Andy. My name is Alison, says Alison. Someone did a load of Fonzie does, thank you. Good evening from Kilmarnock, Scotland, Linda Nagel. Watch your vlogs from Stockport, but are currently on holiday in Dorset, says Julie Goff. 1600 watching. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit subscribe, tell your family and friends that this is the channel to watch in Blackpool. Shout out to Michelle in Sunbury. What time am I turning the lights on? Well, I could maybe find the fuse and turn them off and then turn them back on again. I have actually turned the lights on and off the tower, you know. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that, but
yeah, I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I turned the lights on the Blackpool Tower, yeah, because I went into the control unit. I don't know if you saw it, it was a couple of years ago now. It's where they do all the lights for the displays and the music, the light pool. So the guy let me in, they showed us round, and I actually turned the lights on the Blackpool Tower. So there you go, how about that? Amazing.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much to Vixie B. Love your videos from Aberdeen. I went to Aberdeen early this year. I went in, I think it was it early February? And you know what, the weather was quite mild at the time. And someone told me it was really, really cold in Aberdeen. Well, it wasn't when I went. But I noticed it's very grey city because they use granite, don't they, on all the buildings. I actually think it's quite a nice place, actually, Aberdeen. Donna Hart, thank you. Shout out to Harry and Gary, Birmingham. Visit Blackpool Roblox. Motherwell, Scotland, Lee Barrett. Akash Monster. Oh, I've already done that. Ian Edwards in Derby. We're live in Blackpool. Pauline Fraser's in the house from Canada. Jack Mahamak Lashin. £2. Thank you so much to Jack Mahamak. I hope I'm saying that right. Jack Mahamak Lashin. I can't. Don't forget to check out Jamie's channel. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check him out. Thought of everything there. I've got a link to your channel in the description. Yeah. We're here in Blackpool. We're live in Blackpool for the big switch on. We're getting ready. The sun has gone down. Look at that. Come on. You can't beat that, can you? We saw the sun. David Stokes. Love to be there. Hi to D from Orlando. We've got Richie and Claire in Stoke. The Abandoned Hunter. Bampong Thailand, says Billy. Rick Freeman's in the house. Yo, Rick. Shout out to Rick and Nadia, Preston.
John says, who's me? Who's Jamie?
Who's Jamie? Jamie's got a channel on YouTube. Check him out. There's a link in the description. Hi to Bernadette Richardson from Kirkham in Lancashire. Just down the road from Blackpool. Nice market. Stephanie Hardy, thank you so much. £4. Thanks so much to Stephanie Hardy. Thanks to everyone who sent a super chat. Hi to Paul and Jason. That's Paul from the Blackpool Lads and Jason from Daily Vlog Adventure. And that's from Mildred in Berlin.
The Fox, 9:15, the switch on.
Shout out to Karen, Mazzy and Harley from Winsford. That's Winsford in Cheshire, isn't it? It's quite posh there, isn't it?
Stop spamming, Fox.
We've got someone spamming. Thanks to Paul Cooper, Judy, watching from Abercraft in South Wales. I've not been down to South Wales. Well, I have. I've been to Bridgend, but it was only briefly. Thornaby, Chris Gray, Margaret Gray. Doncaster, Michael Haley, Ellie. Peter Robinson's here. Kieran and Robin in Scotland. It's pitch black in Greece, says Mike. Watching from Pembrokeshire, West Wales, when being Blackpool lost. Jonathan B45. Shout out to Emma from Zach. Julie C, thank you so much. £5. That I should have been there today, but brought my rest. Oh, that's a shame. I know, because Julie says, oh no, I've got Miss Sue. Miss Sue, thank you for everything. I was the one in the wheelchair. Thank you so much. You actually featured in the video. We could just about see you in the video. Thanks so much to Miss Sue. Independent puppy, absolutely amazing. Wow, this is amazing. Wow, independent puppy, that is. Can I? Thanks so much to independent puppy, Chris Wilson. Oh my God, these super chats are coming in thick and fast. Chris Wilson.
Duncan Letts.
Oh my God, Duncan Letts, thank you so much. That is absolutely amazing. That is incredible. No way. 1999, that is insane.
Excuse me.
How you doing?
No, I'm referred to you.
Yeah.
Did we watch you all the time? I said, I wonder if we'll see you, and here you are.
Do you want Jamie here to take the picture?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
I'm just having some pictures taken. Right, okay.
Nice one, mate.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
No
Are you
problem.
live streaming or something?
I am doing a live stream, yeah.
What, in a minute?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I've caught you on it. You're on it.
We're on YouTube,
Yeah.
guys. Nice one, mate.
Yeah. Right.
It's not picking up in Blackpool.
Oh, we know that one. See you later.
Yeah, so there. We're just having they just wanted the picture with us there. I didn't ask whether, did you say where they were from?
No, I didn't know.
No, I'm not too sure. Sometimes I see a lot of people. Some of them are local, some of them. Well, I see people from all over the place, you know. Rick Freeman says I'm getting popular. Yeah. Have you considered doing a Lancashire fish and chips review? Yeah, I'm going to stay right here because it's a great place. It's nothing wrong with being here. We're near enough to hear the music and to see, get a great view, but we're also in a quite a prominent position as well. Someone was asking if you're live. No, Jamie's actually just keeping an eye on the chat. Shout out to Susan and Malcolm in Birmingham, and that's from Charlotte Griffin. Well, we've got almost 2,000 watching. Listen, 2,000. Whoa, look at that. Can we get up? Bob and Baby and Daisy, the cats in Cleveland, Simon John.
Oh, Tyler is, you know Pete from Happy Days?
Yeah.
It's his grandson.
Hi to Tyler. Hi to Claire Smith.
Ooh,
Tim Holmes,
Tim
thank you so much. Wow, look at that. Oh, wow, that is amazing. DPLD. Tim Holmes. Have a great evening, guys. Looking forward to seeing the Illuminations online and in person when they visit Blackpool in a few weeks. DPLD channel, thank you so much. Hi, Stephen from Darren in Birmingham. I love your streams. That is amazing. Can I? I'm trying to like that, but I can't. So, thank you so much. Shout out to Carl Connolly, Coventry. Have you tried Turners Chippy in Billsborough? I have been to Turners Chippy in Billsborough, but it was a very, very long time ago. Shout out to Derek Purcell in Middlesbrough, Anthony Goodwin. Yorkshire Fisheries is up for sale. Yeah, the Yorkshire Fisheries is up for sale in Blackpool. Shout out to Match watching him from Singapore. Matty 1K1. Wow, Singapore. Alan Clues from Eccleston. Hi from Drogheda in Ireland. David Mulready. I've been to Donegal. Shout out to Dan Day. He loves your channel. That's from Liz Hacko. Have a good night. This is Martin Walters. Thank you. Gordon Cook. Tanya Mercer. Watching from a hospital bed. Well, I hope you're not there too long. Mandy Sutherland. Watching from Poole in Dorset. Hi from Ashton and Makerville. Well, we've got 2,000 watching. Whoa, 2,000. 2,000 people watching. Wow, look at that. Well, look at that sunset. I mean, come on. What would you rather be watching than this? We had the sunset at the very start. Amazing sunset from here in Blackpool. And we're going to have the big switch on tonight. Sometime after 9 o'clock. We've got the build up now. Blackpool Today. Thank you so much to Blackpool Today. Thanks to everyone else who sent super chats in so far. We're doing really well. Jacqueline Ronaldson. Pete and Ruth from Nottinghamshire. who's at concert in County Durham.
Oh, you
Thanks.
said that now.
Julie Woodall. My second. Shout out to Lucy. Bob and Debbie watching in the Lake District.
Someone called Jack said EastEnders.
Greetings from St Walburgers Road, Tim Grace. Hi from Denmark, Anthony Pedersen. Follow Waddle Waddle Adventures, please. Vicky from Middlesbrough. Look at that. Come on. What? You cannot beat that sight out there. The weather is just right. Hi, shout out to John and Cyan, or Sean. I don't know how you say that. Hi from Harry in Swinton. Shout out to Billy Prescott in Wales. Oh, these comments are going like that. I've got to read them out as soon as I see them. Louise Kelly, thank you so much. This sunset is for you. Look. And also for Rockin' Ronnie 66. Look, Rockin' Ronnie 66. The sunset is for you. But let's turn the camera around. Oh, just look at the colour in that sky. Doesn't it look amazing? I can hear banging music coming from over there. It'll probably, do you think it'll pick that music up on here? I'll get copyright.
Hey?
There's not much I can do about it, is there really?
No.
I'm just going to pick it up. I can't really avoid it, can I? Well, it's quite accurate. Shout out to the Prendergast family from Liverpool. Alan Van Allen, North East Links. Thanks so much to Willow VC.
Oh, I can't hear that much on here.
Hi to Jack Darby. Where are all the trams? There are trams. Yeah, there are trams.
But they're only stopping at Manchester Square.
Oh, they're stopping here. The trams are stopping right here. You see, we got a tram there. Thanks to Simon Sado, like your California with that sunset. Julie McLean, Burnley.
We've got a local.
Hi from the home of the Kelpies. Thanks so much. Hi from Anglesey, just across the water. Yeah, you can see
cracking channel.
you can see Anglesey from here. Hi to Nicole from Ireland. The music sounds muffled.
Yeah.
Hi from Carlisle, Alva. Shout out to David and Carl getting married tomorrow
M Stokes
in Crinant, South Wales. Who's switching them on? Mel B, the Spice Girl. Shout out to Chloe Warner in Coventry. We've got over 2,000 watching. We've made it to over 2,000. And we've only been going, what, 20 odd minutes? And we've got the big switch on. I think we could have a record number of people watching this. We're building up to the big switch on, the big illumination switch on here in Blackpool. That's what we're going to have, folks. I may more come tomorrow. No. Shout out to Ross. Colin in Glasgow, my wife. Shout out to Ross's wife Kelly. Oh, Colin's wife Kelly, sorry. Brian and Ola, Belfast. Blackpool Airport, Solar Farm, yeah. Eve Vernon, hi. How are you doing? Okay.
Right.
Catherine Sanders, thank you so much. My goodness, look at that, Catherine Sanders. How do I like that? Thanks so much to Catherine Sanders.
We're always messaging.
How are you doing? All right.
Around Chesterfield.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, Chesterfield, the home of the crooked spy,
I got my Komodo bike as well.
Sorry?
I got my Komodo bike.
Oh, right, yeah, it's a nice bike, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I like
You
it.
ride the light sleep on it other night, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, out of all the bikes I've got, that's my favourite bike because I've got quite a few. Yeah, so brick it up, thank you so much.
I think your best spot here.
It is a good spot,
We've
yeah.
been in the middle of it all, but
Yeah, it's
yes.
Got seats here.
He's been checking
Hi
like
to Stephen
mad, so
Crossley.
we decided it's not fair.
Look at all these people, look. There's a lot of people here in Blackpool tonight. Thanks so much to Brick It Up and Catherine Sanders.
Glad we
I
did.
only put shorts on because it's nice.
Yeah.
Hi to John and Big Reggie in Winchester. I've been to Winchester. I parked up where that statue is. Who's that guy, the statue in Winchester? I parked right next to him. Yeah, so I'm just gonna.
Did you do ride the lights?
I didn't ride the lights. I just watched it from the side. I did a live stream from the sidelines. Hello from Southampton, Paul Pauline Botting. Debbie Marcroft, shout out Rochdale.
Alright,
How are you?
alright.
Hi Wayne, you alright?
Good, you always see one?
We've got some people joining us here, look. From Chesterfield.
Yeah.
And you are?
Jeff and Joanne.
Jeff and Joanne from Chesterfield, the home of the Crooked Spire. And we've got Wayne here, Wayne.
Oh yeah?
Wayne, and of course we've got Jamie as well. I've put a link to his channel in the description. Look at this sunset, come on, look at that there. We're here in Blackpool, you can't beat it, look. Look at that, yeah. It's a great day, isn't it? So I'll turn you back round.
We'll get back soon, so...
So here we are in Blackpool.
Nice to meet you anyway.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to have to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you know the hotel there?
Yeah.
Why do you call it Craggydon?
I don't know, I think that's
It's
supposed
spelled
to be
Craig.
Craig.
Yeah,
I don't know how to spell
my
it,
son's
Craig.
name's Craig and that's how his is
Ah,
spelled.
right, okay. Yeah. I get people from Wales saying, no, you're not supposed to say it like that. Or you're not supposed to say,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Whenever you say Craggydon, I'm like, it's
I'll still call it the Craggydon.
Funny enough, we've got some road speed, but they say...
Hi to Joey and Tracy in Blackpool.
Yeah.
Or Joe and Tracy, sorry.
I'm going with them.
But my son's name's Craig and that's exactly how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Hi from Nigeria, AKD.
Come on then, little fella.
Hi.
Right, see
Thanks
ya.
very bye. Thanks very much to Alva. Thanks, Alva. Emma Louise in Chesterfield. So many people from Chesterfield. Hi from Paul and Hannah. We've got 2,200 watching. 2,200.
How are you, Stephen?
Yeah, pretty good. Nice to see you again.
And you? Sorry, pal, you know.
Morecambe light switch on tomorrow night. Traffic light. David Worley, Worley's Garden. Ah, shout out to Worley's Garden Centre. I haven't got to you yet in Staining. If you're ever in Staining, go to Worley's Garden Centre. I could do with going to you and looking for some plants because I'm sick of going to B&Q. I used to go to these nurseries back in the old the nurseries have shut down. So I need to make my way to Worley's of Staining to get myself some proper plants. Chris Freeman, hi. Bitcoin Stockport. Hi from Fleetwood, Mr. Whippy. Bailey Pullen. Hey,
Well,
Stephen.
Okay.
Kevin Nimmo says he's coming on Monday. Hello from Sunny Rill, Patricia Blount.
Yeah.
Steph at South Shore. Shout out Norwich, Jason. Thanks very much to Ashley Boddington.
Really big crowds, if you see what I mean.
You don't like big
Hi from
crowds?
Ulverston and Gary
I'm not a
Pickup.
fan of it neither.
I don't mind...
Shout out to DJ Sister Smith from Hotel De Lovely. Frank LaRue, $5 Aussie dollars. Is that Australia? Wow, thank you very much.
I see what it's like. I know.
Nimos of East Ayrshire. They will be coming down on Monday. Shout out. Thanks so much to Inked Life. Raver Rossi loves your channel from Doncaster. So thanks very much. We are doing so well tonight. Hi from Malcolm James. We spoke to you in Lytham on the 40s weekend.
If not, I'll see another...
Shout out to Gary and David getting married tomorrow. Kat Fort from Bolton. Rebecca King. The Bowcliff. Hi from Sheffield. William Sanderson. Lucy Wallace. How are you doing? Okay. Hi. How you doing?
Followers of yours.
I'm just saying.
Happy to see you.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. You don't want to say hi on here, do you? I've got 2,000 people. What's your name again, sorry?
Glenn and Lisa.
So I've now got Glenn and Lisa now, and they're from, where are you from?
Derby.
Derby! Sunny Derby! Yeah, there you go. We've got a few people, we've met a few people already, but we're here for the big switch on, of course, and loads of people coming up, of course. Did you get up all right? Yeah, because there was a bit of a pile up on the motorway. Yeah, there was a big pile up on the M6. A lorry turned over and there was loads of beer cans all over the motorway. Yeah, I don't know if they've cleared it up yet, but that will have probably gotten, very good for people coming up to see the lights, will it? But anyway, it's looking pretty good.
Our mission is to come and see you. See the McMaster.
Yeah. Well, you got me. So
McMaster next.
yeah, Matt Master next. Yeah, he's a bit taller than me, so he's he is a bit. Yeah.
He's just back from Vegas, I believe, isn't he?
Yeah, he's back from Vegas. Yeah. Happy birthday, girl. Tess Tickle in sunny Blackpool.
Thank you, mate.
Shout out to Paula. Yeah, so it says there we've got 2,291 people watching.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we could get a record tonight on
We
it.
logged in, we watched from when you did the air show.
Yeah,
We was watching
that
it.
went very well. The air show. Yeah. I was up on the roof of the
Yeah,
near the tower. Yeah.
we've been a couple of times to try and find you, haven't we?
It's like a store.
Hi to Sophie Brooks. Grandad lives in Fleetwood. Shout out to Alan and Andrew in Workshop. The thing is, you get these messages coming on, and they just you hardly get any time to read them, and then they go off.
I've sent a few myself, and you did mention us at
Yeah.
one point.
That's how quick they go. Look, I can't read them all, but I do my best.
You do.
Do a good job.
You do a brilliant job. Thanks,
Thank you.
mate.
Thank you.
Thanks. You take
Thanks
care.
very
Keep
much.
it up, yeah?
Sorry. See you later.
See you later, mate.
Right. Let's just change the view a little bit. Oh, look at that, folks. Come on. Thanks, George. I get you the best pictures on these live streams, don't I? It must be that photographic composition that I'm good at. Hello from Jim and Cindy Crawford. Shout out to... Sorry, I missed that. Thanks to Judy, South Wales. Yeah, we're in the golden hour now. Rick knows about it. James and Martin Barnsley. Shout out to Norman. Shout out... Oh, lost that, sorry. Matt Nicholson, cook. Matt loves Rob, we love Blackpool. Chris D says thanks for bringing Blackpool to us. Mark and Damien, St Chad's Road. Watching from Bahrain. Is the Matmaster not there with your fish and chips? We better get to the Yorkshire Fisheries because the Yorkshire Fisheries is up for sale. Hello from a cellar in Kirkham, Martin. No problem, brick it up. Yeah, so the Yorkshire Fisheries, which is often voted as the best chippy, the most popular chippy in Blackpool, is actually up for sale. They're selling the Yorkshire Fisheries, yeah. I think they want around about $1 million for it. So whoever buys it, they're going to have to make sure they keep up the quality because the Yorkshire Fisheries is really, really good. You know, it's got a great reputation. And they've also got a very, very good sort of, it does very well as well. So whoever buys it should do pretty well. But they need to keep up the quality, don't they? Shout! Oh, I'm not saying that knows me. Can someone ban knows me?
Yeah.
He's trying to get us to say stupid bloody words. Shout out Denise and Candice from Anthony Wilson. Sammy Ahmed, hi. 2,451 watching. I've got Wayne and Jamie here with us. Let's just turn it around. Say hi to Jamie, say hi to Wayne. Long time fan of the channel, there you go. We're just here by the Pipes of Poo. Hi to Natalie from Mark Bowers. Happy birthday, sorry. Shout out to Tracy, North Church Street, Fleetwood. Bendy Janet's here. Susan Litherland, thank you. Susan Litherland, this is for you, the tower, there you go. That's for Susan Litherland. Blackpool Tower, there you go. Hi to Rowan, your blogs are great. Paul Bell. Shout out to Elm Court from Tim Fox. Hi Jay, Jay O'Neill's in with us. Always the sun, hi Stevie. Hi to Kenny the Sausage Dog in Adelaide. Gary and Jane from Bahrain. Kitty and Steve in Pelton Fell. Judy says it's our son's wedding tomorrow. James Yates, hi. Shout out to Ellie Halpin. Ellie Halpin's nan. Stafford Kevin Debbie. Someone from Garstang, didn't quite get your name. Shout out to Isla and Maya from Mummy and Daddy watching in Stoke-on-Trent, and that's from Anthony Beresford. Sarah, thank you so much. Here's the big wheel for Sarah. That's for Sarah, that for the big wheel. Hi to Jordan Walker from Fern Norman. Jim from Jim Book 2. Watching from Princess Court, wherever that is. Well, what time is it now? Oh, well, we're just after 8:30. The sun has gone down here in Blackpool, of course. Well, it went down in the first sort of 10 minutes of the live streaming. And it looked absolutely amazing. Rasha from Dublin, what time's the switch on? The switch on will be in around about half an hour or so. Maybe a bit longer. Around about 9 o'clock to 9:15 we expect the switch on. There's not really an absolute, they don't say the time. Shout out to Bethany Allen, it's her 67th birthday. Hi to Ross, Allen, Sophie and Robin from Scotland. Jay O'Neill says hi from Los Angeles. Hi.
Love your videos.
Thank you.
Shout out to Kelly Neal, that's my sister.
Shout out to Kelly Neal, Jamie's sister. Gary in Kirkham, Gary Colborne. Thanks Patricia Brown. Shout out to the Coach family, is it? Coach drivers, Coach drivers from Big Tom.
Hi Rick Freeman.
Mandy Sutherland, hope no kicking off tonight. Hello from Swaddling Coat, Richard Ward. Alan and Sam. Shout out to, no I'm not, can you ban corruption? Corruption. Time
Yeah,
out.
I'll do that.
If anybody tries to get me to say anything naughty, you're getting banned.
Hi Crispy.
Hello from Scotland, Craig Robertson. Craig Sean Wilson said he would like to come to Blackpool. Shout out to Mildred Schultz's brother, David. Just look at this, folks. I mean, just look at that colour. Look at it, look. I'll just try and level you up. Look at all the people here in Blackpool, they're enjoying the sunset. I mean, just look.
Hey.
You cannot beat that sunset. Hi to TC Audits. Hi to Dave Murray. Silver Surfer. Bill in Bury. Hello from Naughty But Nice. Audrey Harding says she can see me hitting 3K. Shout out to Ruby and Stevie. Shout out to local David Wardman. Call Big Alan in Blackpool, mate, from Darlin Maitland. Carl Bonachetti, Saudi, yeah.
Hi Brummy in the Highlands.
Brummy in the Highlands. Shout out to Natalie and Benji from Macy. Oh, and that, just look at that sky, come on. You cannot beat that sky. That looks absolutely amazing. Look at it. Christopher Croft, Haywards Heath. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got Chris Wilson. Thanks for bringing us the big switch on. No problem at all. Chris Wilson, here you are, Blackpool Tower. Chris Wilson. There you go. The lights are not on at the moment, of course, but they will be in about Lee's Wakefield Adventure. Thanks very much. There was a message deleted there, I don't know what it was. Hi from Kimmel Bay.
Shout out to Nicola Nisbet, my mum. Nicola Nisbet.
Nicola Nesbitt, shout out. John Elwood. Jim Gemmell. Gary Scott. Angela Banks, Worthing, West Sussex. Oh, rather posh. Frank in Melbourne. Frank LaRue. Jackie Staffordshire. The Toon Piper, J.N. Ross, Middlesbrough. We've got people watching from around the world. Shout out to Alan Woody and his wife Linda. My dogs Charlie and Snoopy says woof woof. Shout out to Carl celebrating his big 4-0 today. Or was that a big 4-0 from Becky? Hi from Lena and Nick. We're down in Surrey, but in from St Anne's.
Time did this switch on?
Yeah.
9:15.
Oh, it's kicking off in Blackpool.
I'll just come tonight.
I met him with Megan once.
Yeah.
I'm from New Jersey, live 3 live streams in a week, Diner03. I've been to New Jersey. I went to a theme park there called, was it Great Adventure? The one with the roller coaster called El Toro. Hi from Toronto, Canada. Shout out to the Max from Scotland, be in Blackpool in a couple of weeks. Zach, Ronnie, Wendy and Tallahassee Shelty. Shout out to Lila, Sky and Shani. Lauren, please. Shout out to Lauren from Essex, Michelle. New Jersey is in shout out. Hi from Anne and Sam Jarrow. Nothing better than the seesaw. That music is Richard and Gillian in air.
And you too, Jamie.
Yeah.
Shout out Sue and Chris Salford. Georgia Hogan, Dublin. 2,576 watching. If you've just joined us, hit the like button. Shout out to Brian, Claire and Daisy, huge fans of the channel. Mark Bowers, shout out. I've already done that. Hi from Darwin, the Bellamy at midnight. Shout out. Oh, I've already done that. All kicking off in Blackpool. We'll probably have a bit of a firework display as well, you know, when the lights come on. Shout out to Elaine and Colin Staining. Is that Elaine and Colin Staining, or are you in Staining? I don't know. Craig and Maxine from the Falklands. Cheryl Walker, thank you so much, Cheryl Walker.
4 years.
Thanks very much to Cheryl. Shout out to Abdul in
How long
Afghanistan.
have you done YouTube for?
I've been doing it for 4.5 years.
Yeah.
I started in July. Hiya, how you doing? You okay? Yeah, I started in July 2020. Shout out to Elaine and Colin, Newton Caravan Park. The lights should be on in around about half an hour or so, roughly.
Oh, yeah.
Mel B is turning the lights on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ian and Nate. Shout out to Tracy and Andy in Penzance. I like Penzance. Well, that is a really, really nice sky, isn't it? Yeah, the comments are still going like that. So, I've given so many Karen and Andy, Yorkshire, Naya and Jason. If only you could see my screen now. Shout out to Thompson's UK Trips. Perfect weather, wish I was there, says Royal Recording. Shout out to Richard and Lisa, Ellesmere Port. Shout out from Jane, Oscar and Lily the Pets, Gordon Cook. Dave JR, Dartmouth. Paul and Kirk and Paul Chester. There goes the tram. I think the trams are stopping here. Are they? Shout out. So as you can see, the tower is in darkness at the moment, but it will be lighting up fairly soon when the lights come on, of course. The Blackpool Illuminations, we've got 2,600, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, tell all your friends and family that this is the channel to watch. Thanks Alan Guy. Shout out to Holden Hiscock from Leeds. Holden. Oh, thank you so much to Jan O'Byrne, £10. Whoa, look at that. Thanks so much to Jan. Let's give the big wheel to Jan. There you go. That's for Jan. Oh, can you see the lights? We've got the searchlights on there as well. We're here in Blackpool for the big switch on. There's loads and loads of people here. Look, look.
So they have searchlights.
It's really, really busy. Just look at all these people. Shout out to Harvey in Swaffham. Hi to Blacks from L&J. Shout out to Rebecca Orr for turning 18 in September. Shine bright like a diamond, it's her favourite. Would mean a lot as we always watch you. Shout out to Zoe from Swaddling Co. Shout out to the Smith family from Rothwell. Hi from the Midlands, Baz, Rachel and Ben the doggy. Shout out to Stephen Kirsty Fairgrove again, we love you. Donovan and Joanne from Blackpool. Hi to Kyle, Walk on the Wild Side, please can I have a shout out. Ray and Angela Hayes in Wigan.
Having a break.
I'm going there next
Yeah.
week. Tracy and Millie Moo from Baby Bell. Harvey in Smothan. Pete in Accrington. Shout out to Shani, Michelle and Anthony. Aid watching from Trowbridge in Wiltshire.
I always just keep it so-
Massive shout out to Zach Jackson, is it? And Stephanie from Middlesbrough. Luke and Lewis. Sally Stockport. Hello from Sheffield, Headley Bishop. Joanne and Donovan, Blackpool. Rob Parkins, Rob, Joe and Evie Matthew from Preston. Watching from just down the road in Preston. We're live in Blackpool, folks. It's the big switch on tonight. Jane and Trevor in Mexborough. Luke and Lewis, my sons have made. Gianna, thank you so much. That is absolutely amazing. Thanks so much to
Hello,
Gianna.
Williams.
Shout out to Bernard and Denise from Lampeter. Billy Murray from St Helens. Smiler Fangirl Adventures on
Hi,
YouTube.
Jacob.
Paul from Who Knows Where is on his way up to you. Shout out to Craig Turbo. Patrick Dugan. Big Mike from Oxford say hello. Big up. Shout out. Oh, I've already done that. Someone's repeating there. Shout out to Sayos in Sligo. Up the Rovers. Watching from the Norfolk Broads, says David. Hi from Sharon and Paul in Hereford. Shout out Callum from Leeds. Donovan, I've already done that one. Ray and Angela. Is that being repeated, Ray and Angela? I keep seeing it. Shout out to Jamie's amazing sister. Hi to Kelly Neild. Susan Litherland. Superb. Rise and Rambling. Shout out to... Oh, someone keeps repeating himself. No problem. John in Barnsley. Quick clips by BMJ. Busy Blackpool. Yes, it is. Robert Cox, the Cox family. Desborough. Shout out to Seals. Oh, I've already said that one. Shout out to Gary and Maxine. MG Vlogs. MG Vlogs. Centre Eye on YouTube from Lee. Gary and Maxine, get them followed. Are you going to get closer to the stage? No, I'm staying right where I am. Hi to Lisa Booth, Rachel Lewis, Andy and Kyle from Warwick. Hi to Millie Moon.
Stephen.
Will I come to
You
Dublin?
want to say hi to you?
Hello,
How are you
Steve.
doing? You okay?
Big fan of your channel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm very busy with this. Yeah, hopefully I'll get a chance to. I've just got to keep. I'm just trying to say hello to everybody.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Ben the Boss Jackson just got back from Blackpool. Shout out to Gabe and Raven Birmingham. Shout out to Karen and Leicester. Hello. Oh, I've already done that. A lot of people are sending the same message. Give us the pipes of poo. Shout out to the Stewart family from Glasgow. We love your channel and Blackpool. Thank you so much. And that's from Gianna. Can we give the big wheel to Gianna? There you go, Gianna. The big wheel for you. And that's for the Stewart family in Glasgow. There's a big wheel for you. Shout out to... Can you ban SJP 68?
Yeah.
SJP 68, you're banned. Shout out to Spencer in Ayrshire. Can you ban Rob D? The famous pipes of poo. Shout out to the Jackson family in Blackpool from all in Worcester. Let's have a look at that sky again out here. Worcester epic. Oh, come on. Where else would you want to be than here in Blackpool tonight? Come on. Hi to Gwen Watson. That's from Billy. Fish and chip review with Mel B. London, Peter. Hi to Alison. How are you doing? Am I on? Oh, I'm on another live stream. Well,
Live tonight.
Found him in the end. Here we go.
so we've got somebody. What's your name? Sorry, wait.
Man,
So
who knows
we've
where?
got- Who knows where is with us, and he's doing a live stream. So I'm doing a live
Oh,
stream.
you've seen it, yeah.
He's doing a live stream.
I'm Jamie from Jamie's
We're all
Adventures.
live here
nice
in
to meet you.
Blackpool.
You watch me as well. So we got a few on. We've got. Come on, give a shout. Go on.
Jamie's Adventure Vlog, subscribe.
Right, Jamie's Adventure Vlogs
Let's have a look
and
at that.
get him Wayne over that way. Go on. Am I running your shots?
Hi,
You
Wayne
are?
from Oxford.
There you go. Yeah, so they've just told me, is this the pipes of poo, is it now?
Well, I call them the pipes of poo. We're just here by the pipes of poo. Can I show you the pipes of poo? I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can turn this around. There you are. It's the pipes of poo.
There we go.
That's
Why-
where we
why
are.
do you call them that?
Well, I call them the pipes of poo because this is the sewer. It's the where they do the sewerage, and these things are what let out the fumes.
Yeah, like on a house where you have the pipe that goes.
So
above the roof,
they used to be. I'm just talking to what's your name again? Sorry.
Paul from who knows where.
Paul from who knows where. I'm telling them about the pipes of poo. Now, who remembers the black and white chimney that used to stand right here? It wasn't that long ago, probably 20 odd. When they did the new promenade.
Long ago, about 20 odd years
Well,
ago.
it's not that long ago to me. I remember it quite well. But that was an extractor, and these basically just like a fancier version. They actually call them venting blades. That's the official name.
So that's basically what they're there for,
Vent-
to let out the fumes from the sewers.
The pipes of poo. Oh, kicking off in
Kicking off
Blackpool.
in Blackpool.
Oh, we got a police van. Oh, it's kicking off in Blackpool. Thank you so much to JJ. Oh, we've had the
It's
sirens.
kicking off in Blackpool.
Oh, we had to get that in, didn't we? Hope I've missed anything there. Hi Diane and Steve, Lewis in Coventry. Hi to Bimmy. Zach and Max from Bonnie Rig. I can't do a wider shot.
Hello, Lewis, you fine?
Hi from the Kennedy family in Ayrshire. Am I? Can you ban Tiny Watts?
So who, sorry? Oh, yeah.
Tatty Watter.
Yeah.
Hi from
Bye-bye.
Chesterfield, Ronnie Rocket. Shout out to Jazz and Jill, Pontefract. Molly's mother, I follow who knows where, great channel. You've got someone on here who watches you, but they're not watching him now. You should be watching his live
Tell
stream.
Molly to get over here.
Yeah, he says, get over, Molly. Molly.
You know I'm on.
You're watching the wrong channel, Molly.
I'm going to tell you something, Stephen.
Yeah.
Lewis has just said, don't tell Stephen that I'm watching your channel.
Well, live in Blackpool for the big switch on. We have got 3,000. Oh, we're over 3,000. I didn't notice that. Whoa. How are you doing? You okay?
I'm okay, you?
Yeah. Nice to meet
I
you.
like watching you quite a lot.
Yeah.
I saw you yesterday doing a live stream.
We have
but
now
I
got
didn't know what it
3,000.
was.
That is unbelievable. Jackie Marshall, thank
You're doing
you.
this all night, then, is it?
Thanks very much to Jackie Marshall.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I just thought-
Jim from Larkhill in
Good,
Scotland.
yeah. I enjoy watching him on YouTube, and I thought I'll try.
Diane, wake up in Peterlee, and that's from Derek.
Yeah, I'm from there.
Hi from Andy in Yardley, Birmingham.
I've seen other things.
Been waiting all day for this, says Dean. Good. Scarlett and Pip, please. Shout out to Becky and Steve in Sheffield. Hi to Stephen, live in London with my wife Joanna. Can you say hi to Nurul Hussein and Joanna in London? Hi to Ian.
Just with my partners, but there's been-
Are you going to cover the Play Expo? I think so, yeah, probably will.
I'm guessing he stood down here.
Hi from Joe in Brighton, Withersney, Stephen Lorraine Blackpool.
Right.
Thanks to Gillian Foster.
YouTube, isn't it? Right. Yeah, definitely.
3,100. That is an insane amount of bits. Just look at that there now. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Look. I mean, come on. Thanks to Jason Dora.
Does he shut early on tonight?
Any fireworks tonight? I think there will be some fireworks on the tower. Shout out to Donkey Head says Stephen. Shout out to Dodge in Fleetwood. Janet Diggle in Oldham. I'm not moving from here, Anthony Goodwin. Hi from St Helens, Donna Brackley. I'm not going any closer. Mina Moon. Love Blackpool. Recommended Stayed at a hotel, recommend. Hi from Los Angeles, says Glenn Mawson. We're live in Blackpool. Well, it's absolutely amazing. Look at this. We're going to have the big switch on, folks. Thank you so much to Emma Arnold. Amazing views. What are the dots in the sky above the big wheel? It could be just lens flare. It's probably lens flare. Thanks, Johnny Rondo. Hi from Oliver, Middlesbrough. Gary Miles. Wife and daughter in Blackpool tonight. Shout out to Gerard and Susan Michaela. Gerard, Susan and Michaela in West of Ireland. Or West Island. Kevin and Karen, Faversham, Kent. John from Formby. Hi from London, Matt Haynes. Sean Craig Parkinson, Bethnal Green. Tracy and Andrew Warrington. Shout out for Jackson Colin Hyde. Anton Pam, Pembrokeshire. Donna. Hey from Donna. Donna. Is that? I don't know about that. Hi from Pauline Lee.
What's your name again?
Brummies on this on a phone coming through.
Hi to Sarah from Rugeley.
Oh yeah, I've heard of you as well.
Okay, all right, mate.
Fancy a Stella. Ron and Anne-Marie, who I met at the Holiday Inn in Blackpool. Oh, the tower's in darkness, but it won't be in darkness for too much longer because we are going to have the big switch on, folks. We are live in Blackpool. We've got 3,200 people watching. It's an amazing crowd. It's probably a record number of people I have ever had. Big up the chatter, guys. Love the searchlights, very World War II. Keith Lawrence says hi from Halifax, West Yorkshire. My mum and dad was just... Hi from Gina and Steve in Birkenhead. Shout out to Harrison at the Headland Hotel, who is 4 years old. Carol and Brian from Whitehaven. Dean Moles, tell the wife to stick the kettle on. Hi from Helen and Mike from Durban, South Africa. Mick Hawkins in Banbury. It is a nice night. Wigan, Jessica, Joint and Mike. Hi. Shout out to Wendy and Gary in Stoke-on-Trent. Stoke. Got a bit of an accent there. I get it off Phil Taylor. Phil the Power Taylor. Well, we're getting close now. It's getting dark and we're going to be having the big switch on soon. You want to stick with us? Let's see if we can get some more people in. We've got 3,000 people in the house. It's very busy here in Blackpool. There's a lot of people getting off a tram here. Hello, it's George from Blackpool. It's around about 9:15, I think. Yeah, something like that. So any time after 9 o'clock the lights could come on, but I think it'd probably be more like 15:15. They don't really have us. Thank you so much to Marianne Williams. 3,000 watchers deserves a fiver. Well done. Thank you so much, Marianne Williams. This is for Marianne Williams. Here's the big wheel. Checking in from Ramsbottom, says Russell Palmer. Oh no, sorry, Diane. Russell Palmer is from Cambridgeshire. Thanks so much to Maurice Card. Scarlett and Pip. Hi from Matlock in that's the Peak District, isn't it? Martin Clark, 60 today from Gemma. Stuart Bimpton, Tracy Mills, Stuart and Bell. I hope I said that right. Bimpton. Kevin Crampton. Irene and Aaron from Manchester. Been watching your broadcast. Can we have a shout out? Alan and Yvonne Jason from Penrith in the Lake District. Nice part of the world. Yvonne in Dublin. Well, Dublin is just over here somewhere.
I keep saying this. 15 months I've been doing the channel.
No problem, Marianne Williams.
That's another vlogger.
That's 3,500 people watching.
Yeah, first time I've met another vlogger.
Waddle Events is loving the atmosphere.
Can I say hi to Oliver? Oliver, is he 7?
Thanks, Anthony Goodwin. Shout out to Fallon and DJ in Manchester.
Siobhan, let me
Hi,
know
Stephen
if
from
connected to
Paulina
7
in
and
Preston.
again the second.
Peter Field in Bispham. Hi from
Sunny
Blackburn.
Hi,
Keep you on the bike, folks.
Sunny land, wasn't it?
Tyler 7533 says it's a beautiful day. Hi to Vic Burt in Goosenart. That's just
Thank you for the
not
super
too
chat
far
on
away.
Michael.
Is it Vic? Hi to Vic. Is it Vic Burt?
Paul
Come.
Wooders, Paul. What, to Tenerife again? I've just
Thank
been
you
there.
so much to
Internet told
Dave
me
and
out
Gina
well.
Winnell,
Well, I did get a message
Alan and
today
Lynn
to say
Manchester.
The whole network was down, whether that was just someone having a
Alison
laugh, I
Wright,
don't know.
shout out to her husband John.
Good evening, Paul. Watching
David
from
Oakley, Lincolnshire. Sam and Lizzie, Tokyo.
Peter.
3,800.
Shout out to Sharon in Dublin. Oh, we're getting close to 4,000. This is insane. The amount of people who are watching this live stream is off the scale. Thanks so much to Eddie Kelly.
Please say hi to Albert H5.
Albert H5, hi. We need a big wheel for Eddie Kelly. Here you go.
Go to Italy and do
This is
the
for
hotel.
Eddie
I did
Kelly, the
Italy.
big wheel.
I did a hotel.
Hello, Steve from Sean and Dave and Sean Underhill from Wrexham. Hi to Holly in hello from Rachel and Ireland. Holly in Dublin. Jacqueline Hawkins, Washington,
Hi,
sign
Albert.
away from Jacqueline Stewart Callum. Hi from Teesside.
Yes.
Dixon family, Banbury.
Yeah, Vicky, they're on the
Good evening. Hi from Steve Carlisle, Cumbria. We
Thank
live
you,
in the
Mouth
best
Charger.
town. Penrith, Leslie Ann Bradley. I like Penrith. It's a nice old market town. I've been there. I went up there a couple of years ago. I like the town square with the really old shops in Penrith. Thanks, Gary Matthews. North Tenerife man's watching. The lights should be on in about 15 minutes maybe or so.
Yeah.
Diane Nash from Kent.
Got to say happy 7th birthday.
David Devlin. David and Melissa.
Hi to Neil.
Watch the 6 burger challenge today.
Jamie's adventure
Hi
vlog's
from-
being mentioned here. Has he gone?
Hello Steve, been a while. Adam and Nikki here.
Hello.
Emma in Whitefield. Shout out to Alison. Shout out from Alison to Scarlett. Good. Are you taking pictures of the shooting stars tonight? Are the shooting stars tonight? Or am I missing something? I did go out for the passage. Thanks Derek Purcell.
Danny, I've been to Malaga.
Diamond Derek, thank you so much. Angela and David, the Cockama. Hi from Frankie and Bernadette in Bonnie, Scotland.
Hi to Colin.
We had a really nice sunset. Well, are we going to get to 4,000? I think we're going to get. We're getting close to the big switch on, folks. And we're getting very close to 4,000 people watching this live stream. That is absolutely insane.
It is exactly 14 minutes to
Oh
the switch
my
on.
goodness, we are going to have so many people.
I've just been told approximately 14 minutes before the switch on.
I can hear who knows where in the background.
We've got who knows where. If you want to follow, we've got who knows where watching channel.
Someone's just said that to me.
Check out who knows where. Shout out to Carl from Wigan.
Hi Paul, any chance you're going to Cyprus?
Mandy Davies.
Well, we've got
Hey,
4,000.
Rick Freeman said it's just gone over 4. We've got over 4,000 thanks to Vixie B. Is that the second one from Vixie B tonight? Happy 40th birthday to Kieran, and that is from Vixie B. Let's give Kieran and Vixie B the big wheel. There you go.
Happy 40th.
Happy 40th to Kieran. Evening from the Seychelles, Stoke Slots. Hi from Alison Richard in Bournemouth. The lights are due to switch on at 9:30. Shane Byrne. Stephen Allison in Bournemouth, yeah. You're using Osmo Pocket? No, I'm just using my iPhone 12. Hi from Walsall, Gemma H. Laura and Rob. Shout out for Lee and Joe in Liverpool.
You mean that one?
Which Z-list? They're not really Z-list. Mel B is not Z-list, she's a Spice Girl. But
Who's
No.
switching the lights on? It's, no,
I don't know. Is Spice Girl still going or did they split up? Hi from Northern Ireland, Martin Clark, thank you so much.
It's a race, it's on, it got back together.
Yeah, can't call her a Z-list though, really, can you?
No, yeah.
They were proper, they were big. Spice Girls were massive. Well, there's loads of people in Blackpool tonight for the big switch on 2024. Sheila wishes she was here, Sheila in Bolton. We have got We're just about 4. Hello from Laura and Mirren. Hi from Leslie Allen in Nantwich. Posh Nantwich, isn't it? Spice Girls finished years ago. Shout out to Carol from Scotland. That's from Kev. Dave, Karen, Katie and Rob in Telford. Hi to Rich in Birmingham. The Blackpool Tower is in darkness at the moment, but it won't be for too much longer because we are going to have the big switch on. Thank you so much to In Attendance. I want to give this view of the big wheel to In Attendance. He's also a member of the channel as well. There you go, that's for In Attendance. The big wheel. Thanks so much to Mark's channel. Big hi from Postman Pat. Love that you used me on your thumbnail for Ride the Lights. I was in the big tipper car pulling the Blackpool Tower replica. Wow, look at that. I have to say that picture was not mine. It belonged to Frank in Blackpool. So thanks to Frank in Blackpool for supplying that photograph. Mel B worked as a dancer at the Pleasure Beach before joining the Spice Girls. Thomas and Aren from Stirling in Scotland. That's the home of Stirling Castle. Hello from Newton-le Willows from Gemma and Andrew. Graham and Glenn from Cheshire, 70s and 80s couple. The guys and girls watching from the HMS Prince of Wales. Hi from the Hawkins Steele family. Ian Thomas, Durham said hello. Ian and Karen from New Jersey, New Jersey. The home of the Sopranos. Hi from Cheryl, Mal and Stacey, is it?
What is it?
Hi Stephen, down the road. You and Charlie, Pete and Kyle.
10 minutes.
I think we'll be able to know when they're on because we'll hear the announcer. Because it is, as you can see, it's not really in darkness, Blackpool Promenade, but we have street lights, of course. But at the moment, the illuminations are not on. The tower is not switched on.
Q4
But they will be.
1M, it will start at 1:15.
Well, they all reckon that the illuminations could be coming on at 1:15. So I'll need to be making sure I'm point. Hi from North Texas, Insomnis Verita. I went to Texas early this year. I went to see the eclipse. I saw it in Dallas. Hi from Bridlington, Robin Little. Well, we've got 4,250 watching. 4,250 watch. That is insane.
You're welcome.
That is unbelievable.
Louis,
I've
the
got Wayne
trams are
here.
on, but they're only going to Manchester Square.
The trams are only going to Manchester Square.
You have got David Owen watching.
I want to
You've
give
got
a wave
David
for Michelle. This is from Tim Fox. Wave for Michelle. Hi. From the Pipes of Pooh. Shout out to Jeanette and Matthew Newall in Swanlincote. Little Roselle. Hi from Neil and Bet from Scotland. Is that Scotland? Scotland. Gordon. Shout out to Uncle Ian, who sadly passed away on the 10th of August. Blackpool was his favourite holidays from Gordon in New Mill. Hi from Stockport, Lynette Rothwell. Bishop Auckland, Morris Card, yeah. Stephen Poole from Burton-on-Trent. Off to Edinburgh December, says Daniel Jewett. Daz in Leyland. Martin Cook. Poppy Bell, let's get Blackpool lit. Claire Law, hi. Nick in Bastondale says it looks quiet. I can hear someone talking. Shout out to Sharon Eade from Gateshead. Thank you to Sharon Eade from your husband Raymond. Chris Shelley, Jamie Harlow, Essex. We have got 4,300 people watching. We are live in Blackpool for the Big Switch on 2024.
Oh, can we get to 5,000 before 1:15?
Now then, 4,300. Don't forget to hit the like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, of course. You don't have to pay to subscribe to the channel.
Good point.
It is. Yeah, so we have got 4,000. We've got about 4,400 people watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, tell all your friends and family that this is the channel to watch in Blackpool. I'm bringing you the Big Switch on. We're getting very, very close now to the Big Switch on. Shout out to Alex William and Jay and Vicky. Paul and
Sarah
Shazin
Ricketts, welcome to
Tipton.
Blackpool Beach.
Welcome to Blackpool Beach. Sarah Ricketts. Hi from Edinburgh, says Sam Wills. Big up Blackpool.
Shout out from Declan.
Wow, just look at this now. Doesn't it look amazing? Oh, Joanne Pierce.
Wow.
What?
Wowzers, brilliant entertainment. Love your channel. Joanne Pierce, that is absolutely insane. Thank you so much. The big wheel
Thanks,
for
Joanne.
Joanne Pierce. Well, we're getting pretty close now, aren't we?
My nose is running as well.
It's all kicking off, says Braveheart. Yeah, just look at that now. Doesn't it look amazing?
We are just 5 minutes away.
Well, we're getting pretty close now.
We are 500 away from 5,000. Wow.
We're getting very close now, folks, to the big switch on. I'm going to probably leave the camera where it is. I've got my... If I turn that down there and I put that... And what I want to do is get a picture of the...
Steve, I'm on the phone to Kenny now.
How are you doing?
Shout out to Kenny Walker from Blackpool. All the
Kenny-
boys. Get on, my boy.
Yo!
Yes, Kenny.
You're up. There are 4,600 watching.
All the Blackpool boys. Get to the chopper.
All the Blackpool boys, yo.
You okay?
You're
right,
live
Steve?
in Blackpool. How are you doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good, you're good.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah? You're not going further down?
Yeah, I'm going to stay right here, yeah. I stayed here last time, yeah. It's not a bad position, really. We can hear the music. We can see all the lights going on, and
Yeah, that's it.
it looks pretty good, yeah. So we'll stay here.
To get off the
Yeah.
box.
Cheers, nice to see you. Is that in focus?
You're getting a beeped out over there.
There's someone over here. Who's that? There's someone in a car over here.
Well, but
Is it a blue? Is it a Vauxhall Corsa? Is it
Vauxhall Corsa.
a blue Vauxhall Corsa? They were waving at us. They're probably watching now. They're just going past the Craggy Don. Someone said don't call it the Craggy Don. I'll still call it the Craggy Don. They said call it the Craigie Don.
Oh my god, 200 away from 5,000.
Can we get to 5,000 people watching this live stream here in Blackpool?
About 4 minutes left, guys, from the light switch on.
We can do it. We can get hi to Susie and Chris watching from the Bowcliff Continental Blackpool. Shout out to Jack and Dylan in Grange Park. I was in Grange Park earlier today. Shout out to Matt Endley, Todmorden. I've never been to Todmorden. Susie and Chris watching. Oh, sorry, they've done that. Sorry. Hiya from Yvonne and Jason, Bolton. Shout out to Kyle and Sharon from Newcastle, the games mechanic. Can we get to 5,000? Come on, we can do this, folks.
Only 50 away from 5,000.
We could be having the big switch on any time now. We are getting so close, folks. We really are. I think that we might have some fireworks on the tower. Is that a good picture? I think it is, you know. Maybe just slightly more that way. Shout out to the beer monsters, Anna, Andy O'Connor.
Oh, we've got 5,000.
We have got 5,000 watching. Shout out to Mr. Scene, is it? To me, Sean. Manchester lad now in Bristol, been a follower for a few years. Shout out to Coco the cat, your biggest fan from Nottingham. We have got 5,000 watching, that is unbelievable. 5,000. They're not going to turn them on just yet, are they?
no.
5,000. Over 5,000 people watching this live stream now. From Blackpool, the big switch on of the Illuminations 2024. That is absolutely insane. 5,000. Wow, that is amazing. That is a record. It's a record. Hello from Joanne, Northwich, Cheshire. Ella Henderson's playing her last song on stage. Says Garfield 415. Anna Reid, hi. Annie in Derbyshire, born and raised in St Anne's. Abigail watching from Redcar. Is that where Chubby Brown's from? Shout out for Fran from Chorley. I was in Chorley just the other week. Hi from Brian and Kevin, Arcadia, California. I remember when Red Rum. Oh, do I remember when? I couldn't see him. Talbot Square, Red Rum. Thanks, Mildred. Thanks so much to Robin Hewitt. Robin and Adele. Thank you. We have made it to 5,000. 5,000 people watching. That is insane. 5,200. We're live in Blackpool. If you've just joined us, we're going to have the big switch on of the Blackpool Illuminations. I remember watching Red Rum turn them on, or at least I remember watching the back of someone. I couldn't see Red Rum. Apparently the Red Rum was there somewhere.
Just think last year, Sophie Ellis Becks turned them on last year.
Yeah, hi from Air Scotland. Susan McQuiston. Thanks so much to David Broadley. Shout out. Love you, Maggie. David Broadley, thank you. Sam is watching in Scarborough. Molly's mother. I remember when it used to be by the town hall, yeah. Rob and Kerry on George Street, Blackpool. Best way to spend a Friday, says Willow VC. Saw the cast of Coronation Street, switch them on 1983. Audrey Harding, thank you. Shout out to Jack from Bolton. Watching from the pub now, says David Brady. Fiona Duffy, shout out from Glasgow, love your channel. Champ West 5, shout out from Bolton. Mary Wilson in South Wales. Shout out to CJ in Wales from the Legend Hunter. The lights could be coming on any time now. We're getting very, very close. Thanks so much to Travels with Treff and Boff. 5,000 watching. I can only dream of that on our channel. Well, I was only dreaming of it before. 5,443. That is absolutely insane. It's just unbelievable. Beryl and Steve in St Helens. Janice Robertson, Paisley, Scotland. Daniel Lowe. Daniel and Cheryl getting married in February 2026. Shouted us on the first this week. Congratulations, thanks. Michael Gornell, watching from Newton the Willows. Shout out to Denise, Tony Burry, watching from Southport. David Slobin. Hi. Alana in Coatbridge, hi. 5,500 watching. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely insane. The BBC doesn't have this many watching now. Don't think it does. The Armitage Adventures, thank you so much. Thanks very much to the Armitage Adventures. We've done really well with the super chats. Oh, haven't we done well? Thanks so much to everyone. Thanks to all the mods as well, of course, for keeping the chat going. They've been quite important tonight. We've had a few people coming in and playing, trying to disrupt us a little bit. The Independent Puppy, the tower is in darkness, hopefully not for much longer. Hi from Reading, Berkshire, Luke McClutton. Claire Law, thank you. David McClumpher. Shout out Patrick, Northern Ireland. Robert and Angela in Shildon. Staff at Craig Wydon. Craggy Don. Ian Hinkley, thanks. Shout out from Jack and Chef. Sean Lohan, the 80s guy, thank you so much. Super chat. Shout out to Caden Vickers from Bolton. Michelle and Steve, St Helens. Des M23, thank you. Hi to Margaret M. Hello to Margaret M from here in Blackpool. Oh, I can hear some. When do you think they'll come on? Everyone's getting ready, folks. I think that the Illuminations could be coming on any second. I think they're going to have a countdown. Hi from North Cumbria, happy days. Hi from Bala in Wales, Andrew. I always go past Bala on the way to the Mac Loop to see the planes. Bala, nice little town in Wales. Snowdonia. Chris Higgitt's probably not open now. Christian and David, Birmingham, hi. We have got 5,677. Now, can we get to 6,000 before the lights come on? That'll be something. Tell all your friends, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of people here now. Shout out to the Deanside Hotel, Albert Road. Can we get to 6,000? Well, Kira and Nath, Joy and Stoke. Shout out to Stephen working in Chesterfield tonight. We're going to have the big switch on very soon, folks. We're getting close. Mel B is on stage. Big hi from Peter and Angela Hamill, Blackburn. May the force be with you. Hi from Overkelly. I've been past there. It's the quarries, isn't it? They have Overkelly quarries. I go past there on the way to the Ribblehead Viaduct. Tracy and Ian, Warrington. Oh, we're getting so close. The Blackpool Illuminations are getting very close to be turned on. We're getting close to 6,000 as well. If we get to 6,000, that would be just, well, I don't know how I could beat that really. We could get to 6,000 people. We're live in Blackpool. I've done a video from the map loop. I did it earlier this year. Well, there's no way I can read the chat now. It's going to shout out to Maheen Coventry. It's going too fast for me at the moment. Lucy West Bolton. Dale in Bolton. There's no way I can read it now. I'm so. Oh, look at this! It's lighting up! It's lighting up! It's lighting up! Oh, here we go, folks. The Illuminations are on. The Blackpool Illuminations. We're up. Look at this. Oh, look at that. We've got fireworks. Wow, that was amazing. I got a picture of that as well. 6,000 watching. We got over 6,000. That is amazing. We got over 6,000 just in time for the big event. The turn on, the switch on of the Blackpool Illuminations. Everyone's all excited here. Look at it. They've all got the little glow sword things, whatever you want to call them, lightsaber things. We're live in Blackpool. Where else would you want to be? Trevor Aitkenhead, thank you so much. Trevor Aitkenhead, thank you. I almost missed that one. I'm glad I caught you. Yeah, we managed to do it. Look at that. Blackpool Tower's all lit up. The Illuminations 2024 are now on in Blackpool. Hi to Nicole from Blackpool. Thank you to Diane and Steve Lewis. David Ellis from Wyre Country Park. Welcome to Blackpool Beach, Matthew O'Donnell. Well, we've got fireworks going off on the tower yet. Got pictures of that as well. Doing two things at once, I'm doing one, taking pictures as well.
Multitasking.
Yeah. I had a feeling they'd have some more.
Is that 5,500?
Yeah, we got to 6,000 just as you turned them on. Yeah, just got over 6,000. We've still got 5,500 watching. Michael and Gemma from Nelson. That's near Burnley, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stuart and Mavis, Tinnywood. Claire Weavers, Hamilton, thanks for that. Dean and Samantha in Blackburn. Thanks very much, Garfield 41 of 15. Hi to Finley from Blackpool. Hi from Stoke-on-Trent. Clister. Barnoldswick. Bella. Arizona. Feather Duster. Lynn Clooney. Hi to your mum and dad. Bill and Anne from Bonnyrig. Thanks, Pauline Fraser in Canada. Shout out to Chantel from Wigan. Bailey Murray, St Helens. Thanks Rebecca King. Deborah Fletcher, Bolton. The tower is 130 years old. If it will do some more fire. And they might do some more off the tower yet.
Oh, last year they did some from the beach.
Shout out to Alexia from London. Shout out to my dad who was watching in Duckenfield. I went to Duckenfield once. And it was, there we go. Oh, more fireworks. Did you get that?
I got it, yeah, I got it.
Shout out to Riley, Ruby and Claire. Is it Claire? Or Cara, sorry. I'm taking pictures here at the same time. Joanne Foster, thank you. Hey, it's Lee from Lanchester, County Durham. Shout out to Lingfield. Sam Heath, hi. Hi from Kevin and Carol. Angie from Leeds. Louise watching all the way from Gainsborough. Shout out to the Digby in London. Anthony and Jodie from Cyprus. Shout out to Natalie, Millie, Rose and Connor from Blackpool. Home Firth here, says Mike Worley. Ruth, Kath and Emily from St Helens. A lot of people from St Helens watching. Shout out to Ray and Linda in Yorkshire coming in a week's time. Brilliant channel. Cows Kirkbride, thank you. Brilliant as always. Doc Brownlow, thanks. Enjoy your walk on the wild side. Susan Prime, was it? Yeah, it's 130 years old, the tower. Michael Jonesville watching at home in Tim should be there, but unfortunately there was in a car smash on Saturday. Oh, you didn't get there? You didn't get it? Oh dear. Yeah, there was a pilot, wasn't there? On the M6. Oh, I can see blue. Shout out to Margaret and Lee from the Midlands. Jessica Joy, Grange Park. Stoke Bentley. Hi from Ukraine. Shout out to Stephen and Derek, Lanarkshire. Ross and Brogan watching in Skye, the Isle of Skye. I'd like to get back there, the Isle of Skye, yeah. I've been there. I went to see what's that mountain range? Is it the Black Coolings or something? In Skye. I went to take pictures years ago. 2016, the Isle of Skye. I stayed in the town or whatever it's called, I can't remember the name. Kay and Mark watching from Ramsbottom. Finn from Finland. Abigail Dexter. Shout out to Dolce in Valencia. In Lee. Maxine and Gary, of course. Shout out to Jane. Hi from Pendle, Hillary East. Shout out from Halifax, Chris's channel. Felix Stowe, Sharon Bradley. Shout out to Dan Grimwood, who's working tonight. Boo. Julie in Chelsea in Sussex. That's all the way. That's where Patrick Moore was from, wasn't it? Chelsea. The famous astronomer Patrick Moore was from. Sean and Luke, Aberystwyth, not far from the Matt Loop. Amanda in Haxey, home of the Haxey Hood. Shout out to Jade from Africa. Paul and Claire on the narrowboat in Adlington, Lancs. Rob and Karen in sunny British Columbia. Ant and Finney. Stephen and Kitty in County Durham. I'm starting to lose my voice now, folks. That is a cracking view. Doesn't it look amazing that Blackpool Illuminations are on again? 2020. Shout out to Angie in Darlington.
So I just thought the play well this time.
Shout out to Alan from Kilmarnock. So I've got the pipes of poo behind me here in Blackpool. These are the pipes of poo. And this was from Manchester Square. Yeah, we could get a great view from here, you know. We're on top of like a mound here, on top of the sewage treatment works, yeah. So wasn't that amazing? The Blackpool switch on from here. On the promenade, 2024, the Illuminations are back on again. And we had over 6,000 people watching just before the Illuminations came on. How about that? Hi from Dave and Audrey, Isle of Man. Must get back to the Isle of Man again sometime. Nicola Hemingway, hi. Nicholas, Huddersfield. Anthony and Feeney, Stafford. Shout out Tracy Woodford, sat in bed. Oh, boy. Gareth Owen says, big drink for this tonight. Thanks, Gareth Owen. Hi from Bolton, says Anne-Marie Rimmer. Harrison at the headland. Hiya. Wow, there's a lot of people here now. Look at all these people. Wow. Shout out to Mum and Dad from Alison Wright. Alison Wright's Mum and Dad, hi. And I don't know where they're from. Big Al watching in Ayrshire. Jane in Rutland. Mr. Kippers says, hi up from Derby. Big Al is watching from Ayrshire. Yeah, don't put it past the Starman this weekend. Got some nice weather. Hi from Snowy the Rabbit in Burton. Chris, Katie and Elsie from Bristol. Hi from the Midlands, Liz 1984. Susan Stanton, hi.
Stephen.
Yeah?
They're asking us to do a swap.
Yeah.
They're asking us to do a swap. You
Do a
take
swap.
this. You take this and I'll take the other one.
Right, we're just doing a bit of a swap. So I'm taking over this one.
Right, I've got to say hello to Joe. Much love, all your Joe Netherlands. Paul from who knows where. Yeah. Stephen Stewart, me and my wife are going to Blackpool. Paula Clark, can Morecambe have their lights back please? Jane and Claire watching from Llandudno. By the way, I've swapped over. Stephen's now on my channel, who knows where, so I'm reading his now. John Smith, time for a pint. It's going too fast. How does Stephen keep up with these?
He tries his best.
He tries his best, yeah. Here we go, big wheel. Oh, these are ridiculously fast, aren't they? How many's he got on? Oh, he's got 3,000 on, that's why the illuminations are so pretty. Can you slow down? There we go. Edmund, get a pound burger, laugh out loud. Mick from Leeds. Daniel, hello Daniel. Say hello. God, these are going fast. Emma and Reese from, there we go. Hi Edmund. Who knows where? Love the York videos. There we go. Who knows where? Hi Kerry. God, these are ridiculous, aren't they? The way they're going. How does he keep up with them, Kieran? Is it all finished? I think it has finished because I don't think we've seen any more fireworks. There we go. Hi Paul J from Rill. Ave Maria. There we go. Poppy Bell. Stephen Featherstone. Hey up. Sam Heath. Aye. He's got a light for this, hasn't he? That's why you can do it. Nottingham. Right, Poppy Bell. Oh, these are going too fast, Stephen. You can swap back now.
We're going to go back now. Well, there you go.
There you
I don't know
go.
if you want to use that light. It lights your face up.
Oh, I'm going to have to get one of them, yeah? Or just a little torch. There we go. We've done. Watch yourself. We've done a little.
Yeah, so Paul was just doing a bit of a swap there. Don't forget to follow Paul's channel. Hi from Jess and Freddie Leyland. In Leyland, just down the road. Hi from Tralley in Ireland, Kay. Stephen Lenigan, hi. Good evening from Kilkenny in Ireland. Rue, Photo and travel. Watching from the pub in Wolverhampton. Says Skymark 1.
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Fletcher 19, Isle of Wight. Hi to Kai from Coventry. Graham and Doreen in Burnley. Craig 99C, shout out Blackpool. It was Mel B that turned him on, the Spice Girl. Shout out to Ethan and Paul, long time supporters. Oh, there's quite a lot of people in, quite a lot into that, tens of thousands. You're probably looking at close to the air show, the amount of people that came for the air show. Shout out to Ruby from Stum. Keith and Tracy in West Yorkshire.
Hello, Gary. Where have you been all night long?
John Clough from Manchester, thanks. Hi from Stoke, Patrick Gherkin. Stu and Claire in Wolverhampton. Kevin and Diane. JJ from Dublin. Oh, just look at this. Doesn't it look amazing, folks? Wow, just look at that. Stephen Lenigan in Leeds. Donna Blythe. Is that Blythe or Blythe in Wigan? Shout out to Ralph and Jane from Rutland. Nicola Trask from Wiltshire. I went to Wiltshire the other year. I like the white horses. On the Paul Chew from Leamington Spa. James Nottingham. Hi to Marie. I'd love to collab. Nice to meet you. That's it. I'm just saying bye bye to.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
I'll let him get a shout. Do you want to just?
See you later, guys.
Just like you, but just give a shout out to your channel.
Hello, it's Paul from Who Knows Where.
Who knows where? Get following Who Knows Where on YouTube. There you go. You saw it right here.
And I'll catch you again, Stephen, next time I'm in Blackpool.
Thanks very much, Paul.
We'll have to go to Velvet Coast.
Yeah.
Right, see you later. Cheers, man.
Bye. So that was Paul from Who Knows Where. Give him a follow. I'll put a link to his. I haven't done it at the moment, of course, because I'm out here live, but if I remember, I'll put a link in afterwards. So, thanks very much to Daniel Lowe and Cheryl watching in Cheadle in Cheshire. Shout out to my dad. Oh, it's kicking off in Blackpool. The trams are people walking in the way of the tram. Kicking off in Blackpool. You know, we've been going for 97 minutes. That is, how long's that? It's over an hour and a half, isn't it? So what, did you catch what time the lights came on? Was it about 20 past?
Was it about 18 minutes past?
Yeah, 18 minutes.
Shout out to my dad, Caney from Manchester. Yeah, Cheadle, Cheshire's well posh.
I'm in Blackpool tonight, so I'm alright.
Yeah.
I'm not going
Hi from Eddie, Lower Darwin.
Just going to do Albany Road and that's it.
Are you in a hotel?
I'm in a guest house.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just shout out again to Wayne and Jamie for joining us. We've had a few people in tonight. This is Wayne you're from Oxford, aren't you?
Yeah.
From Oxford, long time fan of the channel, and Jamie over there as well. Jamie that joined us tonight.
Oh, yes.
Well, there was a couple of us with me, but they didn't know that.
Yeah, you've been on one of mine before, haven't you? It was
Yeah.
a while ago, wasn't it? So
Last
Wayne's
year.
been on one of my videos before. So, yeah, so we had the big switch on. We've still got over 2,000 people watching. We managed to get a peak of 6,000. 6,000. That is that has absolutely blown away the record. I think the record before that was, I think I had about 2,500.
22 or something.
I think it might have been about 2,500. I don't know.
Time was 20,
Hi, Craig
21,
from
22.
Wisher.
Yeah.
Abigail Dexter. Shout out to friends Isabel and Scarlett from Redcar. I'm watching from Macclesfield, Gail Tomlinson. Shout out to Kevin Webster in Weatherfield. Louise and Michaela from Gainsborough. Elsie, Bristol. Happy birthday to Grandad Kevin, 61 tomorrow from Charlie Hodson. I don't do pre-orders, I'm still waiting to get the calendars. It's taken a bit of a time. Jamie and Wayne Swindon. Hi to Jane in Chesterfield, Kev David. Honestly, African World Traveller, hi. Follow African World Traveller on YouTube. He does videos in Blackpool. Liam, Brian in Doncaster. Rock on Accrington, come be there, says Sandra. Who switched them on? It was Mel B from the Spice Girls. Shout out to Mark and Tracy, happy wedding day. Stephen Whittam, thanks for doing the live stream, no problem at all. Hi from Cheryl in Ayrshire, Scotland. Shout out for Marie, it's her 96th birthday tomorrow. And that's from Luke, wow, 96.
Sorry. Have I not
So, no, it's alright. Yeah, I got some good photos before. Let's have a little look at the pictures. Look at that.
That's a brilliant photo, that good camera quality, that.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Look at that.
That's epic, that.
Thanks very much, Fonzie Daz. Shout out to the hamsters, Henry, Tia, Ludo from Finland. Oh, it's kicking off in Blackpool. We've got it's only an ambulance. Look at all these people coming back though. Oh my goodness, look. Look at them all, look. There is a massive stream of people walking back from
The comedy carpet.
the comedy carpet. Thanks John Clough. Thanks Nicky Bassendale. Chris Ferguson, Dumfries. Shout out to Gail Platt in Weatherfield. Hello from Dudley, Annette Wellsbury. Peter and Barb in Houston, Texas. Well, I went to Houston. I didn't go to the best part of Houston though. I went to a bit of a rough part of Houston. I don't know if you saw the video. Shout out to Mark and Joanne in Swanky Lytham. Shout out for my Mr. Piggywinkle, Whitehaven. Thanks Laura Muirhead. Diamond Derek. Michael Berry, thanks Michael. Hi to Alvin and the Chipmunks. Neil R's Greatest Adventures. Oh no, he's stuck with COVID. Am I allowed to say that? Get following Neil R's Greatest Adventures. If I ever go to Skegness, I'll give you a shout. Shout out to my lovely wife Dawn in Oldham. That's from Dave. Ali Cocklington watching. Mablethorpe watching here. Daniel Collins. Yeah, look at this crowd. Gordon Cup. No Norman Collier tonight. Great Yarmouth. I'll have to get down there. Terry Kinraid. Hi from Coniston. David Devlin says big shout out to my love Melissa. Richard Stevenson. Jess the Sangrona living in Leicester. Richard and Larissa. Hi from Brian and Kevin in Arcadia, California. Shout out to Sam and Butty. Will he be at the RNLI Open Day? I don't know. Give a follow to Neil R's Greatest Adventures on YouTube. He's in the chat here. Hi to Jen, Kevin, Erin. Well, if I ever go to Skegness again, I must go to the trawl. Is it the Pirates Trawler Catch or something? That chippy with the pirates.
Oh.
Rawr.
Yeah, I know what you
Oh,
mean.
rawr, my hearties. I went. I thought it was pretty good actually. I went to get fish and chips there, and I couldn't eat them all. Honestly, there was so many. It was really good. Oh, it's kicking off in blood. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way of the tram. Just look at that view. Come on. Hi from Sandra, Manchester. Shout out to SJ from Chicago. I've been to Chicago as well. I went up the Willis Tower, and it was the tallest tower in America at that time. Is it still the tallest tower in America? Oh no, the Freedom Tower is, isn't it? Right, John and East Gateshead. Diamond Derek. Big hi to Chris from April, thank you, April C. Shout out to Liam and Noel in Burnage. I despise the Illuminations from Dan said he despises the Illuminations. Alan and Angela, Bells Hill. Yeah, we had the fireworks on the tower when they turned them on. Alan Griffiths, thank you. Roy Tabaret. Hi to Jane and Kevin. Stephen Wood, Blackpool fan from Hales Owen. No problem, Adam Bassendale. Hi from Pete in Shropshire. We're live in Blackpool. We've just had the big switch on of the Blackpool Illuminations, and we're now watching all these people here streaming back. But just look at those reflections. Look at the big wheel. Look at the reflection in the water. That looks awesome, doesn't it?
That's nice, isn't it? Good job.
Yeah, they even kept the big wheel lights off as well. They're part of it. So there must have been someone over there with the switch, because the big wheel lights are not connected to the illumination. So,
No, they're not. No.
so they must have had to turn them on separately. Have you ever been to Creamfields? Hiya. Adam Bassendale says he'll buy us a pint one day. Yep. Yep. Sorry? Yeah.
Oh, the game tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to football? It does look fantastic. Council should give the go-ahead for Fancy Casino. Rose May, bye. Trevor Davey, Alnwick, thanks for the line. Diamond Derek says, thank you Blackpool, good night. Gaz Port, shout out to Donna in Wales. We would have brought you dinner. Peter, Houston, Texas. I was too busy driving around Sunnyside. Apparently it's the worst part of Houston. Man, I survived, I got out alive. MG Vlogs, Maxine. Follow MG Vlogs on YouTube. Shout out to Rachel and Barry. Oh, I've already done that, haven't I? Grant Naylor from Sheffield. Davey from Coatbridge. Hi to Kaylee from Andy and Burton-on-Trent. Alfie Kelly. I'm not sure, Jane. Yeah, the lights are going to be on all the way through to January 2024, around about the 2nd or 3rd of January. I'm not sure, but they go all the way through to the new year.
And they'll be on tonight until 1 in the morning.
Yeah, so the Blackpool Illuminations will be on right through to 2024, around about
2025.
2025. Yeah. It's 2024. 2025. Yes, they're going to be on till. So they're going to be on right through New Year's Eve, right through New Year's Day, and into January. Now, last year they did extend them for another week, but that was because we had some pretty bad weather at the time. So yeah, the Illuminations will now be on all the way through to New Year 2025. So there you go. But there are so many people here in Blackpool just January the 5th.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, January.
Yeah, so they're on till January the 5th, 2025. Goldwing Parade, Llandudno tomorrow. So if you're in Llandudno, check out, they've got a Honda Goldwing Parade. Greetings from sunny Southport, Jimmy Jambo. Gail Tomlinson says it's nice to see Blackpool busy. Michael Conway, can you pan the camera around? I just did. Hi from John, Rugeley staff, Wildcat. Shout out to Philip Deffley from Birmingham. Paul Wilds. Shout out to Amber, the Woodward sisters, they love your videos. Michael Clarkson, thanks Michael and Julie, Blackburn. Shout out to Chip the Seagull. Hello from Whitechurch, or Whitchurch in Shropshire. Never been to Shropshire. Shout out to my Auntie Pat Pooh in Manchester. Another... Oh, I'm not... No. I can only see a heart. Hi from Amanda and John, West Lothian. Richard Colson in Hertfordshire.
I'm going to head off, Stephen.
Are you off?
Yeah, and I'll see you next time on YouTube channel.
Are you off, Wayne?
Yeah.
Thanks,
very
nice.
well.
Alright.
Wayne's off now. Thanks, Wayne.
So I'll see you
Cheers.
next
Thank
year,
you.
hopefully.
Might see you next time. Yeah.
Yeah, see you later.
Thanks.
See
Bye.
you again, Wayne. Nice meeting you.
So we've had the Blackpool Illuminations. We've had the switch on. We've met loads of people while we've been up here. Leslie and Peter Head. Shout out to Brian Walton in Gainsborough, and that's from Gaz. Greetings from Southbourne in Bournemouth from Natalie, James and Daniel. I've been to Sandbanks. Kevin in West Bromwich, he loves watching you, and that's from Melissa Atkinson Herbert. African World Traveller says, nice view. Can't beat this and it's free, get yourself down. Shout out to Terry and Julie from Rotherham. Shout out to Brenda in Louth. I hope I said that right. I'm really seriously losing my voice. DPLD channel coming up tomorrow. Bus Driver of the Year competition takes place on Sunday. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. The Bus Driver of the Year competition on Sunday. So I'll have a little look at that. Morning to everyone from Brisbane or Brisbane. Great show as
Hi.
usual.
Hello.
Hi. Are you taking a photograph?
Yeah, I was taking pictures. Yeah,
Can you take a picture of us?
I can't. I'm afraid because I can't move the camera.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. I'm doing a live stream on
Oh, can we say hi to you live?
YouTube. I've got about 2,000 people watching. Do you want to say hello?
Yeah. Hey y'all!
Oh, hang on. I'll turn it round.
Hi! It's Holly Bradbury. Bye! Logan James speak!
Got lots of excited kids here. Lots of excited kids here in Blackpool for the big switch on. We're live in Blackpool. We've just had the Illuminations turn on. We had the fireworks.
Bless him.
How are you doing? Wasn't sure. How are you doing with the car?
Come on, man.
Just keep going for a bit longer.
No worries.
Well, we've been going now for... Well, we're getting on for 2 hours. When that gets to 120, it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Look at that view, folks. Come on. We're live in Blackpool. We've had the Illumination. Anthony Rowland.
Lol, kid's so funny. Oh, bless him.
Shout out to Blackbrook Royals Under-10s Rugby Club and Fato Heath Under-14s. Cascat, hi from Finland. Me, hello from Halifax. A little bit easier to read the chat now. We've only got 1,840 watching now, so it's a little bit easier to read. Only got 1,000. Hello from Utoxeter. Utoxeter Madness. My dad loves your channel. And that's from Chris. Shout out to Chris Freeman. Shout out to Tinkler watching the TV. Emma and Sandra from Coatbridge. The fireworks have already been on. We've had the switch on. We've already had the switch on. Can you stream Runcorn fireworks display from Daniel Collins? Why is it called Blackpool? Well, it's called Blackpool because of the stream. Spendyke was a very, very peaty water that came from Martinmere. And when that water ran onto the beach in the olden days, it created a black pool. Thanks, Jacob. Yeah, I haven't worn it yet, though. Thanks, Jane. Thanks, Richard Harbin. Nathan Fowler. Been watching since 2020, 2021. Thanks for sticking with us.
Come on, beautiful.
I felt sorry for Paul when he had 114. Well, still 114 is a big crowd. And he might have a few more now that he's had a mention on this channel. Hi from Allrewers in Staffordshire near Burton-on-Trent. Thanks, Mildred. Pamela Brett, thank you. Jasmine Kane, shout out to my cousin Jack in Miles Platting. Still live in Blackpool. We've had the illumination switch on. It's very, very busy. The tram, look at the tram. Can you see that tram there? It's absolutely stuffed. Thank you, Viral News. Shout out to Tony and Julie in Whitby. Shout out, loving memory of Alice and Arnold, who used to own Claren House, Blackpool. Please tell Barnell, make me a cup of tea. Barnell, make Donna Brackley a cup of tea. I hope I said that right. Thanks, John Clough. Shout out Craig and Wisher. Jane from Rutland, I think I've mentioned some of these already. Gail Tomlinson. They were turned on around about 20 past. By Mel B, the Spice Girl. So we're still here in Blackpool. We've not seen any lit up trams, have we?
No.
There's been, maybe not tonight, but maybe from tomorrow.
Oh, you
We'll
mean,
see the-
you mean
the-
that train and
Yeah,
the boat? Yeah.
The illuminated trams and that will be going around, I think. They've not had them on tonight, probably because it's too busy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't move, would you?
No.
Thanks, Roy, Northern Ireland. The big trams aren't on tonight, but they probably will be tomorrow. Shout out to Luca, he's sat right here watching with me, and that is from Jasmine K. Hi from Gordon and Bet, Bowness. Is that Bowness? I'm going up to Bowness next month. Bowness in Lake District. The Toon Piper, loving the view. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay on the calendars. I don't know. I'm waiting for a sample, and I was expecting it this month, and the sample never came. So I'm doing my best. Kicking off in Blackpool. Shout out to. Can we ban? No problem, Garfield 1415. Mark Fitchie can't run tonight because of the. Shout out to Phil Nat 2011. Came home to Somerset from our Blackpool holiday last Saturday, says Julie Gard, already loving the life. Oliver Gould, hi. Not that Bowness, it's Bowness in Scotland. Ah, right. I'm going to Bowness in the Lake District. Have you got any photos of the fairground from the 60s? No, 60s is before my time. But I might have some old photographs of family photographs though. Was watching Night Strider vlogger, but boring, I prefer this song. Thanks Willow VC. Angie and Pete from Leeds. Well, we've had the big switch on. The big switch on for 2024. The Blackpool Illuminations are now on, and they will shine all the way through to 2025. January the 5th, I think it is. Jasmine Kane got blown away in Blackpool. You deserve a pint of Bass, Stephen, says Audrey Hardy. Thank you. Nicky Bassendale hopes we will see you one day. Have you been to Illuminations in Matlock? Never been to Matlock, but I have been to Buxton. Well, arguably the best fish and chip shop in Blackpool is the Yorkshire Fisheries, but shout out to the Cottage as well. Very, lots of stars. Visit the Cottage Chippy. It's probably the most famous, the Cottage. Hi from Aberystwyth, and that's from Sharon Jones, Aberystwyth. Stephen Whittam, thank you. Mr. Helsinki. Fantastic programme. Me brother Luca flew away with the wind, says Jasmine Kane.
Oh, I smell food.
Sorry?
I smell food.
I can smell weed. I can smell a lot of cannabis blowing over here before,
no, yeah,
when we were here before. Thanks, George Smiley. He says I've done a stellar job. We're live in Blackpool. We've had the big switch on. The Illuminations are on for 2024. Let's have a little bit of a close-up, shall we? Jackie said she preferred the old type bulls. Well, I know you can smell it all over Blackpool. I should not know what cannabis smells like, but I do, because it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Shout out Lancashire Lass, Perry, Kaylee, Myers family. Big hello from Poppy. I'm staying up to watch you live. Where's the £1 burger man? Bye, Jacob said.
Bye,
Good
Jacob.
night.
Night.
Isn't Harry Ramsden's the best fish and chips? Well, they might be the most famous, maybe, but I don't think they're the best. Big thank you from Eads from Gateshead. Amber alert for Aurora, Richard Gatenby. Alan Cagoule, thank you. Who switched them on? Mel B. I'm just across from Blackpool, across the Irish Sea, Sharon Jones. Blackpool Place, but it's playing something big next year. No, they might be the most famous, Harry Ramsden, but as far as being the best, well, I don't know about that. Love you, remember the sock storm? You fought it on fire. Yeah. Looks cracking, doesn't it, with the searchlights there on the central pier? We've been going over 2 hours now here in Blackpool. Viva Mark, looks great, well sir. Bad day out. Shout out to Stephen and Jamie in Blackpool. Is that us?
Yeah.
Or is there another Stephen and Jamie in Blackpool?
I think it is.
The Codfather fish and chips are lovely. Smash the like button.
Papa's
Says
is the best chicken.
John, greetings from Valencia in Spain. Moonage says she's exhausted. Trenches in Whitby and the Anchor in Scarborough, best fish and chips, lol, street life. Gavin McNay, hello from the McNays in Barrow in Furness. You know, that's the only Wetherspoons, Barrow in Furness, where I've seen it kick off. There's fighting outside the Wetherspoons there. I went to Wetherspoons, Barrow in Furness, and it was kicking off outside. It's lens flare. Those lights, they're not UFOs, it's lens flare. Can you see if I move the camera up and down? You can see that the lights move up and down. It's lens flare from my camera.
Yeah,
So
I was getting that.
It's not UFOs, it's not UFOs. £9.50 in Peterlee fish and chips, it's like a whale.
Vicky Wells, where's the
Thanks,
best place
Sharon
to eat
Jones.
in Blackpool?
Oh, too many to mention.
Oh, 2 minutes to mention it, exactly.
Bank is very good on Corporation Street. Bank on Corporation Street. That's got a good review. Hi from Sharon, Anne, Chris and our two bunnies, Poppy and Alfie. The Blackpool lads are in the house. I'm by the pipes of poo, Paul. Manchester Square. Shout out to my sister, Sophia Doodle, sat here watching with me, and that's from Jasmine Kane. Shout out to oh, I've already read that one. Watching in Withersney on the other side, Lana, Paul and Ralph, the floof. What's a floof? Julie Norton, thanks for a lovely channel. It was nice to see the wheel looking fab last night. Julie and Brian, Scotland. My phone battery's dying now. Night night everybody. Willow VC. Sky does aviation coming down. Mildred says hi to the Blackpool lads.
Can anyone tell me if CJ's Cafe has opened back up yet? Yeah, it's back open.
CJ's Cafe is open. There are some drones in the sky, yeah, but there's also some flare from my lens. So you'll notice as I turn the camera, they're not UFOs. They're not.
Yeah, you can even see it there.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Oh, I could pretend that those are UFOs, couldn't I? Strange lights above Blackpool Tower. We've got UFOs in it. We've got. We have got aliens.
That smell is making me hungry.
Do you want anything from McDonald's?
Yeah, something after, yeah, please.
Thanks, Hannah May. Thanks, DPLD channel. Thanks for the super chat as well earlier. Oliver Gould in Huddersfield. Or Huddersfield. As we
Huddersfield.
Carolyn John. Hambleton, Sunset Park. You know, I go past that place so much. I see the sign for Sunset Park in Hambleton.
Good night, Patrick.
Good night to Patrick. Unidentified flying object, UFO. Stephen and Neil Baxter, hi. Charmaine Muir. We're down our holidays, the Downs. How are you doing? You alright? Well, I'm doing a live stream. Yeah, on YouTube, yeah. A live stream of the Switch on. Yeah, it's done really well. Yeah, I had quite a few people watching. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry? Are you able to just... No sound on it? No.
I've took over while Stephen's talking to someone. The Blackpool lads, thank you very much. Big shout out to my granddaughter, Dakota, I hope I've said that right, Jane from Rutland. By the way, I'm Jamie from Jamie's Adventure Vlogs. Hi Neil. Night Stephen, thanks for the live stream. I was born in Blackpool there 30 years ago, it's a dump, never will return. Hi Steve, thank you for a good night from Marie. From where? Marie. Have a Greg's on me. I love it up north, it's lovely. That's true, it's lovely, yeah. UFO unidentified fat object, very good Chubby Brown movie. Shout out to Denise and Ian from the Barton House B&B. When's the fireworks competition in? It's in September, Hazel. Shout out to Tyler Henderson. Shout out to Julia Margaret looking down from heaven. Could you tell my grandson Luca to go to bed? Luca, it's time to go to bed now. What do you think of the new signs of Man United? Oh God, don't tell me that. Oh, he's back now.
Yeah, I was...
Bombay John, hi. Can you say hello to Dave and Lynn Gibson? Hello. Do you want to take over now?
I was just speaking to 5-inch Bob there. That was 5-inch Bob who was just
Good
talking
night, Andy
to...
from Stockport.
Thanks, Alan Griffiths. Shout out to Nikki Bassendale, Nikki Chick. Jamie's Adventure Vlogs. Shout out to Kurt Sperrin. Brumilas. Hi to Mike and Darnell from West Midlands.
Tim Adams, which is the best fish and chips in Blackpool.
Kiara Rushton. Most famous fish and chips in Blackpool are Yorkshire Fisheries, the Cottage Chippy.
Hi Jensen.
The Cottage used to have all the people, all the stars going there. If you go in the Cottage Chippy and it's not near the promenade, the Cottage Chippy is in Marton. It's near Oxford Square. It's worth a look. All the big stars have been to the Cottage. If you go in there, you'll see them. You'll see all the pictures on the wall. How are you doing? All right?
Been here for time, aren't you? It's been here since it
Oh
started.
yeah, I've been here.
Oh yeah.
I'm still going.
Sit down there. Film her if you want, pissed up.
Hi to my daughter Amy, says Ave Maria.
What's this live, yeah?
Yeah.
Live on Instagram there.
Yo.
Where you from?
Thanks, Neil Baxter.
Pardon?
Where you from? What? Father? Father?
No, friend.
From
Shout out to Brian and Jacqueline
Where you
from
from?
East Kilbride.
I'm from Blackpool.
Blackpool round
Yeah,
there.
yeah, local.
Thanks, Rob Brownhill. Shout out to Casey Sellis. It's his bedtime
Is he
soon.
local?
I'm local, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
Manchester, Wimishire, yeah, local based.
Withenshaw.
Down the road, isn't it?
Hello from Glenn and Julie from Doncaster. Martin's son. Blackpool.
Garfield, it's Jamie's Adventure Vlogs.
Jamie's Adventure Vlogs. Not Gibson, Gibbons, lol. Shout out. Oh no, I've already done that. Anthony and Feeney, good night, bye. Hi to. Oh, I've already done that. Yeah, the Cottage Chippy in Blackpool is very famous. Well, I don't know if it's that well known, but it was certainly well known.
Hi, Charles.
If you go in the Cottage Chippy, there is not hardly any star who has performed in Blackpool who has not been to the Cottage Chippy. It's
You're welcome,
definitely worth a
Garfield.
look. They've got a restaurant, a licensed restaurant. The Cottage Chippy. It's near Oxford Square in Blackpool. It's on Newhouse Road. Newhouse Road. The Cottage. Tell them I sent you. We have still got 1,200 people watching. It's a lot of people watching. Gonna try the Wild Star Burger, Jamie Lee. Charles is in the house, live on the Ocean Wave. Blackpool Fog. Shout out to Charlie and Dudley, West Midlands. Sorry, I can't help saying.
That's
Martin
all right.
and Tyler Henderson.
Just back, Jamie, from filming. Can't wait to watch it, Charles.
Andy Polly says he's late. Mark Abbott, another classic, thanks. Evening, I'm checking it out, says Sheffield 1867. We're live in Blackpool, we've had the big switch on. Oh, the tram's ringing a bell. Oh, look at that lot. The trams are looking pretty busy. I know that one's actually fairly quiet at the moment. But that has just come from, shout out, Paul Chatham, Kent.
Night, Blackpool lads.
Wrexham Football Club, thanks for the video. Shell Howard wishes she was here. Thanks to the Blackpool lads. Hi from Rod in Portsmouth. Shout out to April
I'll have a
Wilson,
look after Neil.
aged 8. She got you a hat last year. Oh, thanks so much to April, aged 8. My voice is really going. Have you seen the trams or the lights on? Not tonight,
No, not
but maybe
tonight.
tomorrow. Oh my goodness. It's really busy on Blackpool Promenade. Look at all this traffic here. The traffic is, it's really, really busy. Can I show you over here? We're at Manchester Square. We have been on for quite a long time. Charles says he's glad he was within walking distance. The trams look a nightmare. No illuminated trams tonight, but they might be back out tomorrow. The illuminated trams will be running this season. Elizabeth Moffat, shout out to Andy. We should have been there tonight, but couldn't. Oh well, you get to see it on here. No problem, Adam Bassendale. Ava Maria, thank you. Costs more in council tax for a semi in Blackpool than a property in
Question
Knightsbridge.
about the calendar.
Yeah, I'm still trying to order the calendars at the moment. I'm still waiting for them. I'm waiting for the calendar, still waiting for them. is taking a bit longer than I thought. Still in the octopus.
Whoa.
What are those things? Oh, lit up ball thing.
I wonder what that was.
3 chips for you tonight. Dose of the birch, yes. Duncan Letts, fantastic as always. Oh, just had a low battery warning.
What, the phone?
Yeah, but I've been going for a long time. I've actually been going for now 2 hours and 15 minutes almost. Thank you so much to Maureen Helm. Thanks for your stream. It was great. Thanks, Maureen. Shout out to all the Mandingos from High Peak, Derbyshire. I've been to High Peak, Derbyshire. I went to that place where they filmed The League of Gentlemen. It's called Hatfield. High Peak. Oh. Thanks, Alan Cagoule. I hope to have the calendar out as soon as possible, you know. Oh, the timer's gone off. It's back on again.
Maureen says the
Sheffield
PayPal
Wednesday
link
going to
doesn't work.
Blackpool. The what, sorry? Thank you, Mr. G Star. Hi from Morecambe, Andrew Hurst. The PayPal link doesn't work, says Maureen. Huh. I'll have to check that out.
Daniel Lowe, Stephen, what are your thoughts on the Blackpool Lights this year compared to them in previous years?
Well, let's face it, Blackpool Lights are not quite. Let's face it, they're not the same as what they were when they were bulbs, are they? Do you remember when they, I don't think you'd remember, would you?
Depends what year it was in.
When did they switch over to LED? Well, it wasn't, I think it was, I don't think they switched over all of them at once. I don't know. But they did have, I think they were a bit more magical when they were bulbs. They had a bit more of a sparkle to them. Alan Marshall, shout out to Roy and Amy on Central Drive. Rory not well at the moment. Sang in most hotels. Adam Amy, not forgetting the Joe Longform Theatre. It's worth a great. Thanks, Coastal Adventures. Shout out to Mark and Lisa. Go Dancer or Dander in Northern Ireland. Hiya.
All the way from Mansfield. Really
Oh, hi.
You're right.
Yeah.
I've seen you before, but there were loads of people here, so
Ah.
didn't want to say hello. We're still on
Yeah,
live.
yeah. So you're from Mansfield then?
Yeah, like
the
Mackmaster,
the
not far
home
from
of the Mackmaster, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to Man. You keep saying it's dead raw. Is it raw?
I mean, you live in Blackpool, so yeah, but you live in Blackpool, so I can't really say. Yeah, it's all right.
Seen Blackmaster earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
In Mansfield.
So we've got some people here from Mansfield, the home of the Mackmaster, yeah. He's always saying, he's always talking about Mansfield like it's really, really rough, like. I'd have to check it out. He'll have to invite us down sometime, and we can see how it compares to Blackpool, because you know what Blackpool's like. I've been to the
That's nice,
roughest
that.
parts of Blackpool. Wow, look at that there. I wish I had one of those. Wow.
Say bye to Stephen.
Drive back to Manchester now.
Yeah?
Got a hotel there and then Mansfield tomorrow.
So you're going back to Manchester now?
Yeah, we've got a hotel
Wow.
for the night and then.
Later on.
Hope we don't get stuck on the motorway going back. It's going to be
We
quite
wanted to
busy,
go
isn't
down
it?
there, but obviously everyone's going
Yeah, I
down
wanted to
there.
see the Illuminations down the bottom, but we
Yeah,
ain't got time now, so.
yeah. Hopefully they've cleared the motorway up, because there was a big pile up there before. There was a lorry that
That's lovely, that.
turned over in
Oh, did
both
it?
junction 26 and 27, I think.
You must have missed
Yeah.
that.
I don't know if they might still be clearing it up now, so.
Ooh, very
I
nice.
didn't really see.
Nice and colourful.
Alright, come on then.
Right, see you later. Enjoy
Love you,
your
Bye.
Stephen.
Bye. Have a safe journey back.
Yeah.
2020, yeah.
Yeah, long
Really? That's
time.
when I started, yeah, 4 years,
watched
yeah.
We don't really comment about it, we watch it on telly.
Yeah.
Watched you when you did the live for the planes and that. So we was meant to come,
Yeah.
but we missed it. So
Oh,
watch
the
your
Red
channel.
Arrows, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See you next year.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye.
See you later.
Big Bone Steve, thank you so much. John Hitchin, great coverage as always. Can you say the surname Cooney? Ding ding. Goes the Blackpool tram. Michelle Nichols says, I think you need a pint of Bass. Yes, Hatfield is near Gloucester. Hello, Dave. Hello, Dave. I'm near Whalley Bridge, where we almost had a dam collapse. I remember that dam collapse in Whalley Bridge. Love the channel, Kirsty Rutland.
Oh, yeah.
M6 expected to reopen at midnight. Thanks, Garfield 1415. I'm seriously losing my voice here. I think I need a bucket of bath, says Mooney's Daydream. Are there Daleks? Yeah, there will be Daleks. So someone asked if there was going to be Daleks. Yeah, we've got Daleks. So where we are at the moment, we've got the Illuminations, of course, but of course if you go towards Red Bank Road, Bishop, you get those big tableau things, you know. I'll probably do a video on them. It'd be good to do a video on them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Might do a live stream on that as well, you know, because they are very popular with the big massive displays. You've got the Daleks, Doctor Who, you've got Sooty, you've got, well, you've got the pirate ship, you've got the haunted house. There's loads and
Noddy.
loads of sorry,
Noddy.
yeah. And don't forget, we've got the Blackpool Mirror Ball as well down south shore. The Blackpool Mirror Ball. Everybody comes to see the Blackpool Mirror. It's usually pretty quiet down there, but everybody likes to see the Blackpool Mirror Ball. Mr. Windmill lit up there. Sunny Rail, KC Sellers, Jed. I do remember when it had Pepsi on it. Thanks, Hazel Manship. Wendy Jones, thank you. When are they along the Golden Mile? I don't know. Haven't you got a bed to go to, Tony Adams? Martin Webb loves the reflection of the lights in the sea. I wonder if he'll ever get the new big wheel. It's taking forever.
Oh, the Blackpool Tower's gone off.
Oh, Blackpool Tower's gone off. The lights have gone off Blackpool Tower. Look at that. Oh, it's back on again. Hello, Australia.
Oh.
I have been to Rhyl. I did a video there. Oh, it's kicking off in Blackpool. Look at this.
Right then.
Thank you, Jason8892. Shout out to Jason. I can't see your comment, but thank you so much, Jason80892. It's kicking off in Blackpool. We've got a police van. There's still loads of people coming back from up there, you know. Someone put 50p in the meter. Shout out to Hazel, she's helped so much in the chat. Thank you so much to Hazel. Thanks for everybody else in the chat. Thanks for the mods, of course. Someone pulled the plug out, says Charles. Well, they certainly haven't pulled the plug out along here because there's plenty of lights going on. I like those searchlights on. Pint of Bass for a job well done, says Garfield 1415. Daniel Webb says, love Blackpool Illuminations, look nice. There's a few Man United fans in here tonight, says Jonathan B 45. KC Sellers, it's your bedtime. KC Sellers, shout out to Jane in Chesterfield. She's an avid fan of yours, watches all your vlogs. And that's from Kev David, Chesterfield. Let's get to Chesterfield. So, shout out for Grace and Ashley who live in Crewe. We're in Blackpool today. Hi from Bolton, Peter Show. Words and pictures, only thanking the mods, not the rockers too. Plenty of beer monsters out tonight, Paul Jackson. Is the ghost tram out yet? I don't think so, but it will be. I have heard the ghost tram will be coming out sometime.
See if it works now.
We've had the switch on. Hi from Shrewsbury, Bianca and Nick. Ever been to Shrewsbury? Oh, hello. Mr. Chippy, thank you so much. Well done, Stephen. Great stream once again. Thanks to Mr. Chippy.
Well, I clicked on it and it's working.
Thanks, Anne and Hannah C in Northern Ireland.
You know, your PayPal
Ashley
link.
says he loves your channel. Oh, what's that, sorry?
Your PayPal link is working.
It does work. The PayPal link does work. He said he loves the channel and watches you every day. Thinks you're funny, says Ashley. Oliver Gould. 5th of September, Ghost Tram. It's all kicking off in Blackpool. Coming to Blackpool on November. Straight to come dancing, Paul J. Coastal Adventure say you and Jamie deserve a pound of amazing review. Doing the Jamie a soft drink. Are you doing anything for Halloween? Well, we'll see. We will see. Those searchlights do look pretty good, but just look how stuffed Blackpool Promenade is. Look at this, look at all that traffic there. Who wants to be on Blackpool? Well, you get to see the Illuminations. You get plenty of time to see the Illuminations because you're stuck in all the traffic.
Well, you've got till 1 o'clock in the morning, that's when the
Keep away from Bottom Prom if it's really dark and feels unsafe. Do you mean Middle Walk? Kate Kehoe says get on the big one. Matthew Christopher's going to be up in Blackpool next month. I can hear sirens. I'm not going to say that, Kev Daman.
It's kicking off in Blackpool.
Blackpool Live Count shows the front with no traffic. Thanks for blocking Kev Daman, Moonage. Yeah, I'll be here for the fireworks, don't you worry. Is that an ambulance? It's an ambulance, isn't it? Oh, by the way, that those lights up there in the sky are not UFOs. It's just lens flare. Words and pictures. Subscribe to Jamie. Just got back from Blackpool, or just got to Blackpool from Dunstable. Give my mum and Dave a shout.
Pictures, thank you.
Shout out to Mum and Dave, Jimmy Chew, Dunstable. What was that, sorry?
Oh, words and pictures, subscribe to me, I said thank you.
Jamie says thanks very much. Words and pictures. No Illuminations trams out tonight, but there will be from tomorrow, I think. It's too busy tonight for them to come out. They wouldn't be able to move. Even the normal trams can't move.
When are the fireworks, Sam? The 7th of September.
Yeah, I don't know at the
15th
moment.
of September, and some, I think in October as well.
So you're looking at the middle of September. MG vlogs. Wish there were UFOs. One day it will happen. Maxine believes in aliens. Shout out to James Harris and his dog Kizzy. Shout out to Kizzy. This is for you, Blackpool Tower. This is for Kizzy. There you go. Can you hear the clippity clop of the Landos? Shout out to Grace from Crewe. Ashley is sat with me, scranning dominoes. I've never been to Crewe. I mean, I've been through Crewe plenty of times, but I've never actually visited. There's so many places I've not been to. Linda Nagel says she's coming in 2 weeks. Can't wait. Shout out to Ruthie from Steve Orme. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop. When am I seeing the Map Master?
The dates there.
I will be seeing them soon.
The fireworks.
The fireworks start on the 7th of September. The fireworks. So that's next week, isn't it? Is that next week?
Yeah, it is next week.
7th of September. Next Saturday, is it? Is it a Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, they start on the 7th. That's next Saturday, a week tomorrow. And then every 2 weeks, I think, after that,
21st of September and then the 5th of October.
You know, I think that this live stream is the longest live stream I've done. I think we've done more than 2.5 hours. Is that how long we've been doing for?
160, is that 3 hours? Is 160 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hang on.
that's good. That.
No, 150 is 2.5 hours. So
Is it?
it would have to be 180
Oh, right,
to
yeah.
get to 3 hours, yeah. Well, we're live in Blackpool.
10%.
My battery's running down. Clippity clop, choo choo man. You're not allowed to say choo choo train because some people get offended.
Oh,
I
they've
said
opened
choo choo
up now.
train.
They've opened-
I called the train a choo choo train and someone got upset. They said you're not supposed to call it a choo choo train
Wow.
because it's a serious train or something and you shouldn't call it a choo choo train.
Yeah, they've opened it up now. Going to Fleetwood Ferry now.
Thanks, George Smiley. Hello from Bispham, Moose Teats. Been enjoying it. Good night, Kev. Shout out to Kirsty Rutland. 2.5. I remember you going on the ghost hunt tram, yeah, that was good. This is a great spot to watch the fireworks from where we are now. Oh yeah, you get a cracking view from here. I need to visit Chesterfield from Kev. Kev David 94 and get yourself up the Crooked Spire. Shout out to Philip and Catherine in Reddish. Is that Reddish or Redditch? It says Reddish there.
Yeah, no, it's
I've never heard
it's
of
Redditch.
Reddish. Is that Reddit?
I'm sure it's Redditch.
Garfield 1415 says we love the choo-choo trains. But you got to watch it because some people get upset with calling them choo-choo trains. Thanks for the live stream, Joanne and Bailey the dog from Dave Murray. Rob Brownhill, love the Nigel Gresley video. I'm hoping the calendar's out very soon. I'm working hard on it. I'm trying to get them to send it to me. I'm expecting a test copy first, and I haven't had the test copy yet. I can smell cannabis again. Where's that coming from? A big waft of cannabis. That guy that came up here before, he must have been absolutely leathered.
Yeah,
he must have been steaming.
He was a beer monster.
He was definitely a beer monster.
What's that? Korea Rushton.
I think they start about 9 o'clock or something.
half 8, I think. Half 8.
Andy
between
Craig,
8:30 and
hello
9.
from Urmston in Man. I've never been to Urmston. Yo. Yeah, live on YouTube. Thank you so much to Evo7, Knight from Finley and Maria in Devon. Oh, I love Devon. I went to
I
Torquay.
love Devon.
Torquay, Brixham, yeah, Paynton, yeah. Get some sugar donuts, Grace Corbett. Can you listen to the Central Pier? The Central Pier in Blackpool. It's banging on the Central Pier, and it is 10:30.
Hey up.
The Blackpool Pleasure Beach is in darkness. It is all closed up.
I heard your name then.
Yeah. Maybe someone from a car. But the Central Pier and the South Pier as well, they're rocking. Let's hope Firework Champ's not near pub beer gardens or they'll get banned like smokers. This smoking ban's not going to go down very well, is it? Hello from Sedberg in Cumbria. Georgina Divine. Night, Andy Polly and Alan Fletcher. Looking good, Stephen. Thanks for the post. Historical Railway, Penton to Dartmouth. Yeah, I went to Dartmouth as well. In fact, Dartmouth, I think, had the most expensive fish and chip. Was it Dartmouth? I think it was Dartmouth. Something like 15 quid for small fish and chips. I couldn't believe it.
That's David Robbery, that.
I think it was Dartmouth, yeah. I went to see the Daymark. That's the big sort of thing that brought the ships into the harbour, into Dartmouth Harbour. The Daymark. Streetline says poor horses, doesn't like them being Landau. That's right, Garfield. Good night, Alfie Kelly. You're doing really well. My battery's flashing.
I bet you're on about 6% now.
Just flick it round. Coming to Blackpool in 3 weeks, Robert Brown. Thank you very much, Catherine Holland, St Helens. This railway station just across the water in Dartmouth. Mike in Lichfield, Staffordshire. Is that the Black Country? Good night from Andy and Liz Moffat. Thanks, Andy Craig. Well, there you go. What about that? That was the big switch on here in Blackpool. Thanks to Jamie for joining us. We're here at the Pipes of Pooh. The Pipes of Pooh here in Blackpool.
It's always a pleasure to join.
Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, so this was this big switch on in Blackpool. We had 6,000 people watching. Just before they turned the lights on, it was around about a minute before, we got to over 6,000. It's a record on this channel. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. I'm going to leave it there now. It's probably the longest live stream I've done as well. Thanks to everyone who's joined us tonight. We met a few people along the way. Wayne as well. What was that? Paul. I can't remember the name of his channel, but I'll put a link.
Who knows where?
Who knows where? Paul joined us as well. We had a few other people join us from all over the place. Can't remember where they're from, but they were from all over the place. A couple there that we saw just before with the daughter from Mansfield. They watched the Matmaster. So it's been a really, really good night. We've had no problems at all. The stream has been perfect. It hasn't broken or anything like that. We've never had a dropout. We got to see the switch on. We got to see a sunset. And it's been absolutely perfect. So I want to thank all the moderators. Good night from New Jersey. Diner Zero. So I just want to say thanks to everyone for joining in. Thanks very much to all the mods. And I tell you what, I'm getting the right smell here now, you know. My goodness, it absolutely stinks here, you know.
My apologies.
Oh, it's all right. So that's it for this live stream, folks. Thanks very much for joining in. I'm going to leave you. Hello from Ferry Hill. Missed this year's switch on, David Neal. That's it now. I'm going to go home now. It's getting a little bit chilly. But we're going to leave it there now, folks. Thanks very much for joining in. We've still got 939 people. That is a lot of people. Thanks very much for joining in. We did a record. We did it, folks. We got the record. I think it's the longest live stream. It's also the live stream with the most people watching. Thanks again to all the mods. Thanks to everyone for joining in. Tell your friends and family to hit the like button and also to subscribe to the channel for videos of Blackpool and beyond. I go to other places as well. That's it. I'm just going to leave you now with this view of Blackpool, the big wheel. It's banging on the central pier. Boo to the pleasure beach for closing early. You can still go on the central pier. They keep it going till late. So you still get that nice atmosphere that you used to have at the pleasure beach, which you don't get anymore, except for maybe at a weekend, maybe when they open late. But even then, it's not the same as what it used to be in the olden days. You know, I'm losing my voice now, so I'm going to have to go. So, thanks very much for joining in. Andy Polly's still here. I thought you were going. Thanks, Hazel. Come to York. I have been to York. Catherine Creets. Thanks for the stream. From Burley's Coonies. The pipes of poo. Thanks, David Neal. That's it, folks. I'm going. Goodbye. Good night. From
Good night,
Blackpool.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.